This is a presentation of the Oklahoma Sports Network.
And a pleasant good afternoon, live from the Fort Sill Apache Casino, where we are here for the Great Plains Ambucs Bags for Cash Cornhole Tournament. We've kind of done this every year that they've had this, and kind of locked it into this weekend right around St. Patrick's Day. They like the format of this time of the year, March, and tomorrow St. Patrick's Day, so have your green on. And so we're anticipating some great matches today because there are three divisions. I think 36 are in the intermediate, and then we have several that is in the competitive, and then we have the advanced. And to explain all of that with us today is Spence, who's actually no stranger to this with our cornhole tournaments, because you actually did this a couple of years ago for us.
Yes, sir. I did take a couple of years off from actually playing in bigger tournaments. But, I'm still around the scene. There's a whole lot of new faces in here, which is what I really like. The game of cornhole in Oklahoma itself is just growing tremendously, and it's such a great turnout here today. So,
well, and there's a little bit of a light rain out there, and that's not prohibiting for an inside event like this, because everything is grand. And in fact, if you ever want to, in such a friendly atmosphere, if you want to come and just watch and see what cornhole is all about, to learn, to see if you kind of want to get involved. And I was told that the intermediate is really kind of the beginners section of where you start. So you can be an intermediate right away when you get involved. And there's several clubs. I know the 580 group that's here represented, all of them in their jerseys and shirts. And we are in the Pam and Barry. They are the title sponsor, court number 1, and the court sponsor. And we want to thank our fine broadcast sponsors for this year, with Comanche Ace and Home Center, and then Westside Ace. So both Comanche and, all owned by Phil Kennedy and the bunch there. Comanche Ace Home Center, Southwestern Hospital, and Arrow Sign Company. And we have our broadcast buddies that are rolling on the screen that's going to be here throughout the afternoon as well. So we're going to get Kent Jester on the line, unless he is tagged to be able to be called away in a match, because I know he's part of the Ambucs group, but we want to be able to get him on real quick. And I want to grab you for a second before you got a match like in 2 seconds or something like that? Or?
Well, they hadn't called me up yet, but
okay.
I will anytime.
Okay, well, now, is this our third or fourth year of doing this? I couldn't remember where we are in this.
This is the fourth one.
Fourth one, okay. Because I know one was not in the St. Patrick's time frame, and you wanted to lock it in there because you were kind of finding your way of what to have. But so kind of tell us the progress of this. It must be very successful for, to have round 4, year 4 of this.
Yeah.
Tell us what it's benefited, how it benefits the community, and then having fun on a weekend like this.
Well, I mean, the main benefit is we raise money to help our Ambucs Club, so we can buy Amtrikes, build ramps, helping people with mobility issues, and then also provide scholarships for physical therapists on the national front.
Now, I know you already gave a trike away earlier, correct?
Actually, we gave 2.
Two away? Mm-hmm. All right. And tell us how the recipients are selected, how you find an owner for those bikes.
Well, a lot of times they'll contact us. And also physical therapists. Physical therapists will have a child that they're working with that has some issues, and that those therapeutic bikes can help with, and they will contact us. And then our physical therapist will actually fit them and make sure they get the right bike and make sure that it's adjusted properly. So it's a lot of the schools help us find people that need them. And then sometimes we're just contacted by individuals.
And the response for this tournament, you've got a full house again. And we were talking about, I think there was 36 in the intermediate, and you and I were trying to look at how many were in the competitive, and then there's advanced. So you have 3 divisions.
Correct.
So, and then you're kind of playing people along your same skill level. So you're not going to walk into this tournament and have to play against a pro, and we do have them here.
Yeah.
What if you just want to come and watch? Can you come over here and just kind of, so we want to make sure that people understand that too, because started yesterday, going into today, till how long tonight?
Well, more than likely it'll last till about 7:30.
7:30? Okay, then you're going to pick up again tomorrow for more tomorrow, correct?
Yeah, tomorrow's a different tournament.
Okay.
This is the doubles tournament.
Okay.
With the big prize money.
Okay. What is the prize money?
Well, Fisher 59 has added in $2,000 to the prize fund.
Wow.
Now they're a Coors distributor and Miller distributor here in town.
Okay.
And so $1,500 of that goes to the advanced. And then $500 goes to the competitive, and $300 goes to the intermediate.
Wow!
And then the rest of it's based on entries. It's in the advanced, it's 80% of the entry fees.
Okay,
goes to the prize fund, and in the competitive, it's 60. And I believe it's 40%
for intermediate.
Intermediate. Yeah.
Now, I know there's a cornhole family, if you want to call it that, and for all ages. We talked about a pro that's in their teens, and you have elderly people that want to play, and it's really a kind of connected. But also the areas. There are people coming from different states, correct, for this?
Oh yeah, we've had people come. Well, a lot of people come from Texas.
Oh, yeah, we got the TC group over there in the red and black.
There you go.
The Wichita Falls group right there.
Yeah.
And I think before there was like some in Kansas, and, I mean, they'll travel for these.
Oh,
and,
yeah.
And I think the other advantage of having a locked-in week, people can kind of plan for it that, okay, well, I know where I'm going next year, and this just keeps building and growing the way you want. So,
but we have 9 in the advanced. 9 teams is all. Unfortunately, we usually have a few more than that, but
you're competing with other ones. Yeah.
We filled up the competitive and we filled up the intermediate.
Okay,
that's
so
awesome.
We actually have more people this year than we had last. I'm going to have to run pretty quick.
Yeah, so
I want to make a shout out to our sponsors.
Yeah, well, we've done that too.
You got that running.
The Pam and Berry is our title sponsor. Of course, they are on court number 1, along with Southwestern Hospital and Aero Sign Company. And then we have our broadcast buddies, Jenny and Gordon Shaw, Oklahoma Mobile X-Ray, Aero Sign Company once again, TZR, our Carmela Davis, and 81 Baggers Cornhole is the broadcast buddies to have this as a 3-hour broadcast. We're going to have some of great matches with some of the best of the best here on court 1. Now, you're going to be pulled away, but you want to tell us how your team is doing today? How are you doing?
3-1 so
3-1.
So
all right.
We're doing all right.
Not bad for an intermediate.
I want to mention, though, that the Apache Casino Hotel are marvelous partners in this. And, in fact, it's really their tournament along with the Great Plains Ambucs.
Yes.
And then the 81 Baggers group. And, there you go. And then also the Shady 580 Cornhole group.
Yes.
They run this thing for us.
Oh, yeah.
Us Ambucs know how to build amp trucks, but we don't know how to run cornhole.
Well, you were showing me the complex. They have the little digital things behind them that keep score, but then you were showing me tabulations. It tells you who's where, and then when you play next. It's all on your phone. It's just all right there. That's cool.
I just got the notice.
A notice there. Well, we'll let you go and throw and get warmed up. All right.
Thank you very much.
Thank you, Kent Jester, and he's part of the Great Plains Ambucs, and we are here live at the Fort Sill Apache Casino, and so we're going to be here for the next couple of hours. This is in the middle of a bout, and I think when we come back, Spence and I will kind of take you through this. So we're going to take a break and be back to action for the Cornhole Tournament. It's Bags for Cash, the Great Plains Ambucs, the Fort Sill Apache Casino, right here on the Oklahoma Sports Network.
Thinking about selling your home? Call Pam and Barry's team, Oklahoma's #1 real estate team. From professional pictures to state-of-the-art marketing, they have the right tools to get your home sold. You'll work with a team of experts who all specialize in different parts of the selling process. So you'll get great service from start to finish. You can trust Pam and Barry's team to get your home sold fast and for top dollar. And remember,
we're not bragging, we're just applying for a job. Arrow Sign Company has been serving Oklahoma and surrounding states for over 60 years. As a family-owned business, our focus has always been on driving people to your door, not just selling you a sign. From custom sign design and manufacturing to installation and service, Arrow Sign has the knowledge and experience to deliver the ideal sign for you while using materials of the highest quality to ensure that your sign will look great for years and years to come. We design and manufacture our signs for longevity, so you get the greatest return on investment possible. Arrow Sign Company, helping your business thrive since 1955.
When it comes to your new home or remodeling project, build it right with Comanche Home Center. Our professional staff can help you every step of the way to make sure you get the best lumber, tools, and supplies to tackle any job imaginable. Give us a call today for a free estimate. Want to take the stress out of your next remodel or building project? Comanche Home Center can deliver all the lumber, supplies, and tools right to you. When you're done, they'll pick up anything you don't use and give you credit towards your next project. Give Comanche Home Center a call today for a free estimate.
When it comes to your health, you want and deserve the best. You want a hospital with the highest quality scores in the region and one that provides safe, excellent care. Southwestern Medical Center has been a part of this community for 115 years and has a history of delivering compassionate, skilled healthcare to Lawton and Fort Sill. Choose the hospital that has always put the health of this community first. Southwestern Medical Center. Be well. Live well. That's why we're here.
Where sports is our middle name. We are the Oklahoma Sports Network, and we are live at the Fort Sill Apache Casino, where the Great Plains Ambucs has their fourth now annual Bags for Cash. And Spence, we're on Court 1, and I know it's to 21, and I think it's an 11-3 score that we have going on right now at the Pam and Barry Court 1.
Yes, right now we got Eddie and Travis going against Tyson and Braxton, and Tyson and Braxton just took a significant lead right there. Oh, wait, he got that one off. Oh, man. So they're in the middle of a match right now. It's 14-3, Tyson and Braxton versus Travis and Eddie. These are just rounders, so this isn't part of the actual tournament. This is just for seeding right here.
Okay.
So
I'm glad you kept up with it, because, you know, the thing is, and we were just talking about how digitally you can follow that up, you know, on your phone.
Yes.
Exactly who you're tied into that. You have it on your, on your phone. Okay,
oh, yeah.
Yeah. So you know who's who and what's what.
Yes, sir. So if you guys are watching at home and you guys want to follow the actual bracket, you guys download the Scoreholio app and then look up the Bags for Cash portion of it, and you can see all three brackets on there. So right now the score is 19-3. Like I said, this is just baggers. So really, I mean, they are wanting to throw good to get a good seed so they can play one of the lesser teams. But at the same time, they are just having fun. This one right here is an advanced match. Two of the 9 teams right here that are in the advanced bracket. That advanced bracket will probably be the games that we keep over here. What a great shot by Travis. Wow.
I know that you've educated some like myself that is not well versed in it, you know, like airmail and other strategies of this. I mean, it's not typically what people misunderstand is, you know, like when they try to compare it to like horseshoes or something else like that. It's so far beyond, and especially the abilities and to go pro in this is just really an incredible, just a sport that just came on and just took off.
Yeah, and I know we do have a couple of pros in the house this evening, or this afternoon, rather. I do believe Landon might be one of them that's over here on court 2. I know we got Dylan in here. He was just playing on court 1 earlier. He's a pro. I didn't really get to see who all was here, so I don't know who all's pro or not. But
Can you kind of walk us through what it takes to get to intermediate to competitive to actually pro to advance?
Gotcha. Okay, so the intermediate bracket, there's actually a backyard bracket in most tournaments. that would actually be for the true beginners. You'll have them. Those are just like your local backyard players, true beginners. And then from there, as you get better, and if you start keeping track of your matches on that Scoreholio app that we were talking about earlier, there is a setting that they base your skill off of, which is a PPR, which means points per round. And intermediate, I do believe here, is going to be from a 6.99 and below, which means you're scoring just under 7 points a round. Your competitive is going to be 7 points. I do believe that goes all the way up to 8.3, I believe, and anything above that's going to be your advanced. So it all depends on how you do as far as your PPR stands, as to where you stand as a cornhole player. And that app has really just gotten people to really see their true potential as to where they stand.
You know, I know there's strategies involved in, as far as blocking the hole. I mean, because, ideally, and this, is coming from someone that doesn't play, just knows minimal. If you just had talented people that could just throw it in the hole, they could do that almost at will.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, just over and over and over again. So you'd have a stalemate of just knocking each other out like that one just went in. But I really like the strategy of, like right there, trying to block the hole to make sure that your opponent either is going to drag you in or go over you or around you.
Definitely.
They're just like that one. Now, what do you call that where it kind of comes in, slides around? Again, a second one that went in. Is there any particular call for that move?
So I don't think that one particularly was anything special. I think that one was just
lucky.
Yeah, just a lucky pull.
Yeah.
That's going to be game right there, I do believe.
Okay.
10-7, yes. 21 to 22 to 5 is going to be the final score there. Now, sometimes in rounders,
now you also see the camaraderie afterwards. I always like the sportsmanship of it carries over, even though it is competitive and you want to win. It's just kind of like very similar to sports. At the end, they want to shake hands or they say good game or good job. That's certainly what you see here. So I know they have a 50-50 drawing. They have an opportunity for you to come and check this out if you want here at the Fort Sill Apache Casino. When you come in right off of Gore, just head to the straight back because it's like where the concerts or any kind of banquet is. Just go straight to the back. You'll come through that entranceway and you'll be able to check it out.
So I know we do have another match coming up. Eddie and Travis seems like they're going to be running another one of their rounder matches here. And I do believe this team might be from Ada, I believe. Either Ada or Tulsa. I remember this gentleman over here on the north side of the boards.
Ken told me you might want to talk to me.
We're going to get another Ambucs since we step over here to the side right here for there. So, yeah, because of the screen. Okay, so we have another Ambucs, so go ahead and want to introduce yourself to us.
My name is
sorry.
1 second.
Go ahead.
My name is Gordon Shaw. I'm a member of Great Plains chapter here in Lawton, Oklahoma. I'm also the current Great Plains Region Director, and I'm also a candidate for National President-elect.
Wow, that's very nice. And, you're one of our Broadcast Buddy sponsors, too, on the ticker, I noticed across there. But, Kent kind of started us off talking about, this is the fourth year you're doing this, what is you as, it's kind of an annual event. There's certain things that you kind of look forward to, whether it be, the Pancake Day or whatever, whatever organization has. This is kind of becoming yours right now after the fourth.
This is definitely our chapter's premier event. We also do Freedom Fest, as I like to call it, selling happiness 12 ounces at a time at Lawton's Freedom Festival.
Right.
And then this past Christmas, we started something new. We did Calls to Santa, or Calls from Santa.
Oh, from Santa.
Yeah,
okay.
From Santa.
Who does that?
Now, I know that, this is another plug for Ambucs, too. If you really want to get involved in a group that really helps the community, how are you going about that? Because I know you meet on lunchtimes on Mondays. Talk a little bit about if someone's really kind of interested. Because I know ever since 2020, everybody was kind of bottled in. And now that we've kind of 4 years down the road, people are kind of getting out again and getting involved in things. And, if you want to make a difference, this is one way you can do that.
Absolutely. Ambucs is such a great organization, and one thing when you see the Amtrike giveaways that we've been doing, we're a civic organization that has a product. You can see Amtrike's riding down the road. When we had the pandemic, our chapter actually only shut down for about a month, and then we continued to meet. We had to do the social distancing thing, and it did cause us to lose some of our community service efforts that we could do, but we were still able to build ramps and provide Amtrikes within the Lawton Fort Sill community.
Well, it's so great that what you guys do, and as I mentioned before, if you want to be involved in it, you ask somebody, or you come to a lunch, or how about do I go about doing that?
Absolutely. Everybody's welcome to come to lunch. We meet at 12 o'clock on Mondays at the Hilton Garden Inn in the Bison Room. An Ambucs member will hopefully invite you to lunch. We don't expect you to pay for your meal, which I kind of like, because a free lunch is great.
Sure, everybody's on board.
So
I like free lunch.
You can come down there, meet for lunch, and we did different events on our Monday lunches. We have different speakers within the Lawton Fort Sill community or within the state of Oklahoma. This coming Monday, we're actually going to do a big hat presentation. A big hatter is a person that has recruited 3 new members.
Oh, wow.
And we have a Stetson hat that we present to a person that has done that. And we have a young lady in our chapter that we're going to present her big hat to her this coming Monday. So certainly welcome to come down and just let us know that you want to show up, and we'll certainly feed you and talk to you about Ambucs.
That's really nice. Now, I know Kent's got a team. Do you throw? Have you ever thrown? Have you done it? I was talking to some of you Ambucs.
Kent has asked me to toss some bags here. I'm going to leave that to the experts here.
Okay.
I definitely miss the hole a lot more than what some of these people do. I'm just amazed at how they can throw these bags and just score all the time. It's just really impressive to watch this.
Yeah, it is a skill set. And I know I talked with one guy that's really in kind of competitive in a way, and at home at night he just throws, and he says just so you can get that muscle memory, available. So it is something more than just, yes, it can be a backyard fun. I know people do that with social gatherings and stuff, but it also can take it to the next level, like we see here in a tournament. And we talked about the prize money. People want to win that too. So.
Yep. Yeah, absolutely, and not only the prize money for the players that are playing, but you can see the banners around the room of all our great sponsors that have supported this event. And one of the things, and Kent may not have said this, every sponsor that we had last year came back this year.
Oh, that's great.
So we actually didn't have to go out and get any new sponsors this year, which makes it easier. I believe we've raised the prize fund this year a little bit, and working with the 81 Cornhole group.
Yeah, the 580.
Yeah, it has been really good, and it's a good working relationship, and seeing people from last night. I know there was a young lady from Texas, so knowing that people come from Texas, and this young man here is wearing a shirt from Hawaii, so I'm guessing he didn't come from Hawaii for this, but
well, it's certainly great, and we appreciate all what you guys do in Gordon. I mean, you got to be happy with the amount of people that have participated, and this goes back to your group, which gives back to your community. So that's all going together.
And that's what's important is every dime that our chapter makes off of this through the fundraising efforts and the sponsorship. We're going to buy an Amtrike, we're going to build a ramp, or we're going to give a scholarship for a student in a therapy program, which is not only physical therapy but occupational therapy and speech pathology also. So every dollar that we earn, we give right back to the community. We don't keep any of it for ourselves.
It's very cool. So Gordon Shaw and part of the Ambucs group, and we appreciate your time and all the efforts that you guys do to make this weekend happen.
Great. Thank you very much, and thank you for being here.
Oh, no problem. All right, so Spence, I know we kind of had this on the visuals. You can kind of keep us up to date with the score.
All right. I know this team right here that's standing over here on the west side, they are either from Ada or they're from Tulsa. I can't quite remember. It's been a while since I've seen them, but they are playing against Travis and Eddie, who just happens to have three out of the 4 of their rounder games on this board. I guess that was almost a great grab right there. That right there was an airmail drag. He had 2 in the hole, and he tried to airmail to get all 3 in. He got 2 of them in, but making that one
now,
right there,
are we
5-10 rounder.
Are we still looking for placement now? Is this really what we're doing?
This is still a rounder match.
Okay.
The score right now is 6-7, with Travis having honors.
Here on the Pammonberry court.
All right, that one right there goes in.
I think what we'll do too is we'll keep a running score after the throws that they've got. So we don't have that up on the screen. So we have it here on location. We can kind of give you where they are.
6-6 is your total right now. For those of you guys that don't know, 1 bag on the board is going to count as 1 point. 1 bag in the hole is going to be 3, and it's cancellation style. So right now they got 7-7, 2 in and 1 on the board for both teams here. Travis tries to go right up the middle. He gets it, but he does leave that bag on the backside in the hole. Maybe he goes for airmail. Nope. Oh, tried for the drag right there.
Yeah, I'll try to get that last one to come with it.
That one right there, folks, is a wash. 10-10 is the score on that. 7-6 overall score for Travis and Eddie. This goofy gentleman with the long hair right there, that's my little brother right there.
I see some resemblance.
Yeah.
And how is are these advanced players here?
These are 2 advanced teams. These
two
are
advanced
2
teams.
of the 9 teams
that
are in the advanced bracket. Shout out to the intermediate and the competitive brackets for both getting filled up, though.
And how long has your brother been involved in the sport?
I want to say he was in it about a year after I started, so maybe 4 to 5 years. I think he's been playing about 4 to 5 years, and I've been playing since about 2018.
You kind of take a little hiatus. Your schedule has kind of permitted you from not competing as much, I guess, is what you were telling me.
So it's so hectic, but you know what? It's very well worth it. I like to work, and I like guaranteed money. Whereas if I play here, you know,
it's you against everybody else that's trying to get the same thing. I want to thank our sponsors and our ticker down below. Pammonberry, our title sponsor here in Court 1. Arrow Sign Company, Southwestern Medical Center, and Comanche Home Center, part of your broadcast partners.
I want to give a shout out personally to Jet, to Shane, to Eva, all part of the 81 Baggers group, to Jason Bates, part of the 580 Cornhole group, to the Young Legends, all 3 of those groups there combined had done such a great job as getting all these boards together, getting all the score tablets and everything, running the event, 3 events at one time. I don't know if I could do it. That's tough stuff.
A lot of organization, I mean, it's so much that goes in behind the scenes on these tournaments.
Definitely, but they seem to make it run so smooth, and I just want to give them a personal shout-out right there. It is 6-9, by the way. Eddie did score 2 points on that last round. But it looks like a 10-8 score, making the score 8-9.
Close. And, you know, the other thing we noticed in this, too, is how you can really come down. You're never really out. I mean, you can get a run, you know, and then all of a sudden you're right back in it.
Definitely. I know I've been on both sides of that, being down 18-3, coming all the way back, winning 21-20.
Wow.
And being up. Maybe about 2 months ago, I played in the tournament and was up 20-7 And, they just kept us there at 20, and we did not score another point. I do apologize on that last round. It was 8-8. But this round right here doesn't look like it's going to go in Eddie and Travis's favor. Eddie's got 4 on. It seems like the other gentleman has 3 in and knocked one off, making that a 12-3. Softball season. I'm sorry. Am I talking too loud for you, Travis? I do apologize. I do apologize. Hey, we got you on camera, though. 15-9, your overall score at this moment. All right, that's one in, making it 3 points. That one drifts off just to the right. 6-1 right there. 6-4. That one hangs off the back, but
he's hoping that
it looks
good
like
things will go.
Yeah, one good bounce should just knock that one in right here.
Yep, look at that. And just tapped him right in.
Oh, and he slides that one just past it. But moving Travis's bag, so what he's going to do, he's going to step out, and he's going to try to do a drag shot right here. Getting that bag in, and that one, just goes a little bit to the right. Gets that one that was in the hole in, but making that one that was on the outside push out, making that a 12-8 round. 19-9 is the score now. You got a right side blocker right there. Eddie goes left. Building up a barricade, really. I think if Eddie can place one right in front, which is what he tried to do, but it looked like that one just got lucky and slid right there on the left side. Okay. A lot of people are scared of that bag right there. They try to push through, but then that happens right there.
Yeah. Well, because it's just the way it's kind of puffed up, you know. I mean,
definitely. So Eddie has to go in on this one. There he does. 10-10 round right there. If he would have just put that one on the board, that would have been a match right there. Living to fight another day. The East Side team going to try to see if they can rally back from this. They were up 9-7 and now, or 9-6, excuse me, and now they're down 19-9. See, you can never count anyone out, especially in this advanced bracket. A lot of good teams. There are a lot of good players in here today. I know one I'm hoping to see. I went up to him earlier, Marco Clemente. He's warming up on board 3 right now. I hope that we get to broadcast one of him and Sloan's matches. Dylan Turpin was on here when we first started the broadcast. He's one of the ACL pros. I'm almost certain he's still an ACL pro. It'd be good to see him. No. That one right there, Marco and Sloan versus Dylan and his partner, that would be an amazing match to see.
It's a nice little slide in over there. So when you're pro, talk about how many weekends, how many weeks of the year are you having to go and do this?
Oh, man, it pretty much just becomes a full-time job.
Right.
Really. And, of course, if you get – what? Marco, stop throwing so good. I'm trying to commentate on this game. If you throw really well and you can play in these tournaments to pretty much finance everything that you can, plus with all the sponsors that you get, this can turn into a full-time job if you turn into a pro.
And what can I know this is varied depending on what level, but pros can make what kind of money you think? I mean, if there's an average or if there's –
oh, man, I know
anything from this range to that range, I guess, is what I'm looking for.
Definitely. 1 second. Eddie's got to go in on this one to save the game, and he does, but he drags one of his opponent's bags in with him, making that game 22-9.
Wow.
Okay, so I think at the national level, I think if you remember the pro that we had here in Lawton, Isabella Soprano,
yes.
Whenever she won her doubles match, I do believe they got $25,000 for that.
Wow.
It's a pretty good payout.
Yeah.
Another one of my friends that are pro, Samantha Finley, she makes probably about $25,000 for every really big tournament that she makes. So,
and how many tournaments will you think she'll compete in?
Oh man, there's qualifiers,
one every weekend, basically.
Pretty much.
Yeah. You're 52 weeks of the year, yep. So you just kind of spend it all doing cornhole, and their Bags for Cash cornhole tournament for the Great Plains Ambucs. Fort Sill Apache Casino partnering in this just as much as the Great Plains Ambucs. This is the 4th annual now. And for those who are watching on YouTube, subscribe to our YouTube channel. You can catch all of our live sporting events there. For those on Facebook, like us there, follow us there, give us a little comment about the cornhole tournament, and you can find us on Facebook. You can also find us on X and on Instagram and on TikTok. Government allowed TikTok for however long that will go. We're on TikTok as well. So I want to thank our fine sponsors, a part of this, Comanche Ace and Home Center over by Railroad, and then the West Side Ace, Southwestern Hospital, Aero Sign Company. Broadcast buddies with Jenny and Gordon Shaw, Oklahoma Mobile, X-Ray, Aero Sign Company, TZR, Carmela Davis, and 81 Baggers Cornhole. We'll take a timeout and be back to court number 1, the Pam and Barry Remax court, right after this on the Oklahoma Sports Network.
Celebrating.
Here at Pam and Barry's team, we've been helping you through the real estate process for more than 20 years.
We want to thank you for choosing our team to help you.
We sold our house at full asking price, and it took less than about a week to get our full asking price with Pam and Barry.
Don't go at it alone.
Let us handle it all here.
We're not bragging, we're just applying for a job.
When it comes to your health, you want and deserve the best. You want a hospital with the highest quality scores in the region and one that provides safe, excellent care. Southwestern Medical Center has been a part of this community for 115 years and has a history of delivering compassionate, skilled healthcare to Lawton and Fort Sill. Choose the hospital that has always put the health of this community first. Southwestern Medical Center. Be well. Live well. That's why we're here. When it comes to your health, you want...
When it comes to your new home or remodeling project, build it right with Comanche Home Center. Our professional staff can help you every step of the way to make sure you get the best lumber, tools, and supplies to tackle any job imaginable. Give us a call today for a free estimate. Want to take the stress out of your next remodel or building project? Comanche Home Center can deliver all the lumber, supplies, and tools right to you. When you're done, they'll pick up anything you don't use and give you credit towards your next project. Give Comanche Home Center a call today for a free estimate.
Aero Sign Company has been serving Oklahoma and surrounding states for over 60 years. As a family-owned business, our focus has always been on driving people to your door, not just selling you a sign. From custom sign design and manufacturing to installation and service, Aero Sign has the knowledge and experience to deliver the ideal sign for you while using materials of the highest quality to ensure that your sign will look great for years and years to come. We design and manufacture our signs for longevity, so you get the greatest return on investment possible. Aero Sign Company, helping your business thrive since 1955.
Well, live at the Fort Sill Apache Casino for our 4th now, a Bags for Cash cornhole tournament. And we are at court number 1, the Pam and Barry Court. They are also your title sponsor, and you can find their sponsorship in the upper right-hand corner. And then also on the boards themselves is court 1 kind of getting up their last strokes for the warm-ups. And this is still kind of jockeying for position right now as far as this?
Yeah, this
How many more do you think we'll have those?
I want to say this is going to be the last round of rounders because we just watched Eddie and Travis play 4 games. This will be game number 4. There's normally 4 rounders. Looks like they're doing a raffle. But this is going to be Eddie and Travis's 4th game. They normally run 4-rounders. I don't think they're going to do any more than that, considering the amount of teams that are in the intermediate and the competitive. So I think this is going to be the last round right here. But this is one of the teams that I was just telling you about before the commercial break that would have been really nice to see. Marco Clemente and Sloan Foster.
And I know 580 is right around here. Where is the other group from? Do we know?
Both teams are from
both
here.
From Lawton? Okay.
Well, I think Marco and them are more towards the 580 group, which is based out of Altus. I want to say they're out that way.
Okay. How many groups are there in Lawton?
In Lawton, there's only one.
Okay.
Which is the Young Legends group. The 81 Baggers group's based out of Duncan. And the 580 Cornhole group is based out of Altus.
Your brother's getting a lot of FaceTime,
A
isn't he?
lot of FaceTime. I was just telling him, and I was talking to Travis, and he was saying, hey, we're just a featured team. That's what we are. We're a featured team. But these are just rounders.
Do you notice, and this is something that I just picked up by watching and talking to you guys, everybody likes different styles of bags. Are these guys using the same kind of bags?
So right now, Marco and Sloan, they are both using BG bags, which is more of a national bag, a national branded bag, part of the ACL group, which is going to be the biggest cornhole group in America. And then you got Travis and Eddie using those pink and blue OC bags, which are TCL bags, which is the Texas Cornhole League group. Another big group, just more based out of Texas. Whereas to the ACL, they're more of a national brand.
Looking at their board there, is it 7-0 right now?
It is 7-0,
Yeah,
Marco
okay.
and Sloan. Eddie and Travis just both had some really unfortunate bags. That right there was such a great push drag shot. So he pushed into Travis's bag and was able to grab his bag that was lodged right under Travis's bag and drug that in.
That's why we love the strategy of it, so you can try to gain up on your opponent with the points.
A good shot to see is going to be a roll bag. Marco tried it right there. He tried to roll it over.
It
just came up short.
Yeah. I've been lucky, unfortunate enough to see those and an airmail because you guys would describe those,
yes.
and you see them and you go, wow, that's just really.
The cut bag is one of the newer shots that I've seen that a lot of people has really got down, and I like it a lot. If you can master that cut shot, it's such a good shot to have because you can have your opponent plug up the middle, and you can throw on the outside and cut that bag towards the hole in the middle, and it's such a good shot. And then now your opponent's going to be blocked by that bag that he set up for your.
That is so blocked right now. Are we trying for an airmail here? Ooh.
So right now,
right on the top.
He was trying to bar and soap it, which is
You want to describe what that is?
So that's going to be a bag, and he's going to throw a bag to land on top of his. 7-6. Okay, so the bar and soap, there's one bag on the board. He's going to throw a bag over his bag and try to drag that in.
Wow.
With the top bag that he threw, just like a bar and soap type thing. Like sliding in the tub.
And then he's also communicating with his partner because he can see the hole and kind of get some instructions here.
Definitely. Right now it looks like one of Sloan's bags on the backside was pretty much in there, but Eddie had the advantage 7-6, so they're just going to take that. Eddie's going to throw it short. But that back left side of that hole.
Okay, so he chose to do that.
He chose to do that.
Okay, that's very interesting. That's part of the strategy there.
Marco was planning to throw first because normally he's used to that. He's used to having that advantage, but not this time. Travis had to stop him right there. All right, first bag goes in right there. Marco with the follow. Oh, that bag right there just drifts off to the left. Playing a guy like Marco, that's really unfortunate to do because he's got the capability of going straight down the center and just going in for the 4-bagger. Or leaving that one right there. But he's also really good with the drag shot, so he'll probably turn that one slick side and just go in, or Travis is just going to go in and try to – oh, no.
Oh, man. Knocked it in.
Right at the middle should be – oh. He went stick side on that. So there are two sides to the bag. There's a sticky side, which, of course, is sticky. And then there's your slick side that's going to travel faster. And I think with that one right there with the position of the bags, I would have went slick side. Sloan's first bag goes off the back. Sorry. Go ahead.
No, I was going to say you talk about how the boards can be, how the texture of the boards too, how smooth they can be. It's kind of like with bowling in an alley. If it's really waxed down, or if it's slow, if it's golf, the greens are going fast. So there's some similarities with the board too. Yeah,
definitely. You want to have one board that deck. Ooh, what a great drag. You want to have a board that's not really too gritty. Because you want your bags to have that ability to really get to the hole, but you don't want to put so much of that epoxy on there to where it's just a straight slip and slide.
And what's the score currently here?
The score at the moment is 13-1.
13-1. Watching the Bags for Cash Corn Tournament. Great Plains Ambucs here at the Fort Sill Apache Casino.
Oh, what an unfortunate bag for Marco. Oh, no, he's got two off to the side right there. That's very uncommon for Marco. Ooh, that one almost went off the bag. Having that 1 point like that, though, that's a big game changer. Marco goes in, making his final score 8. Travis has 7 right now and needs to go in to get those 2 points right there. And it does. 10-8 is the score right there, making the overall score 13-3. Marco and Sloan over Eddie and Travis.
So we talk about, too, that, the scoring affected each one of these throws, it can kind of catch you up or put you in a different position.
Yeah, you can have a really bad round.
Yeah.
And your opponent can have a really good round. You can be down 13-3 and your opponent have a really good round and scores all 4, and you knock all yours. Next thing you know, it's a 12-point swing, making it a 15-13 game.
Yeah, that's and out of frustration, like you said, you've been on both sides of that. You can see it. I mean, and that's why I think, you kind of have that, you don't really ever give up. I mean, you get to say, well, if you I'm going to compare it to golf, you have that bad hole, and then you can come back and recover from it.
Definitely.
Doesn't sink you.
No, yeah, you definitely can't give up on this game because you never know what could happen. Eddie got 2 points off of that one. Sloan tried to go with that airmail drag. Went just a little far back. Making that score between Eddie and Sloan 10-8.
How many of these tournaments are played indoors as opposed to, are they all pretty much tournaments indoors as opposed to being an outdoor kind of a thing?
For the most part, lately here, all the big tournaments that I've seen have all been indoors because you don't really want to try to go against
with the wind
climates.
Yeah. Oh, wow.
What a great drag shot. He's probably going to try to go slick side to see, and he's stepping out just a little bit, try to see if he can go in without having to touch Marco's bag.
Oh.
Which that's okay. He made all 4, so at least he's not giving up possession. 12-12 round right there.
Wow.
Great bags by both Marco and Travis right there. Score right now, 13-5. Marco and Sloan still with the lead. First bag goes off to the left. Sloan's first bag goes in. Now his bag just came up short. What Eddie was trying to do there was try to bully that bag out of the way. Now Sloan can just step out and try to drag that in, but he just missed it. It barely hovered over the hole and went off the backside. 10 for Eddie right there. And Sloan misses that drag right there, making it 10-5. 5 points right there. So see, just like that, what is the score now? You got to hit accept, Travis. Got to hit accept. Oh. Nope. Just got a slow scoreboard right now. Marco thought maybe it was his touch that was needed. I believe 13-7 was the score. That right there was a 10-5, so it's probably going to be 13-12. They're going to come back to that. It takes a second to load sometimes.
We're live at the Bags for Cash Charity Cornhole Tournament from the Great Plains Ambucs and the Fort Sill Apache Casino here in Lawton, Oklahoma. 4th annual Great Plains Ambucs. I want to thank our sponsors on the ticker down below, and also Pam and Barry, Comanche Home Center, Southwestern Hospital.
Way to really clog up the front right there. What Marco could do, go on the backside, which is what he tried to do. Tried to go on the backside to drag his bag in, but he knocked 2 of his in, 1 of Travis's in, leaving that front bag of Travis's for the blocker. If Travis can pick this one up, he would get that 10 to keep possession. But it looks like he stepped off to the side and tried to backdoor it. 6-7's the score, but they're still having scoreboard difficulties. Okay, so there goes that one. 13-10, and then Marco just scored 1, so it's going to be 14-10. Marco and Sloan over Eddie and Travis. Sloan's first bag goes off to the back. So you think you'll ever give this game a try?
Oh, I wouldn't mind. I mean, it's like just finding the opportunity to not embarrass yourself. You know, like getting started for the first time. But yeah, I mean, I love that it's just both mentally and physically, because there's strategy involved in it. You got to think through these possibilities and then come up with these incredible throws.
Yeah.
And it's all muscle memory. And, I mean, I know they toss them to the side. You can see your brother doing that, just kind of getting a rhythm. And it's kind of like kickers in football. They go through that little ritual of what they like to do before they throw.
Oh, fall in. 3, 2, 1. Grab it. 5-6 the score on that one. Sloan just got away with 1 point on that one. 15-10 is your overall score.
And this one's kind of been tight, like some of the other matches have kind of breezed through it, but these guys have been kind of battling back and forth here.
Yeah, I think Eddie and Travis are finally starting to find a rhythm right now. They ran 4 rounder games in here back to back. So
quadruple.
Yeah, 4 in a row right here on this one, and I think they finally got their rhythm. Whereas the other ones. It seemed like they were starting off good, and they just could not finish. He could step out to go get that one. But Marco with the perfect placement bag for the... I don't know if Travis steps out on this. He's probably going to try to come on the left side, see if he can get that.
No. Kind of... Like how you earlier said that, because of thinking through that, I'm going to just go short, so I'm not going to do anything. Just like it's that kind of stuff about.
Eddie telling Travis to take his purse off and really push through that. 8-10 was the score on that one. 17-10 on total. But yeah, mainly when I play, my first bag, I like to try to see if I can park it right just about a bag's length away from the hole. So I can have that blocker there, but still be close enough to where if I put just a little bit of muscle into my throw, I can push it through. And sometimes it'll distract your other players. All right, 9-10 on the board right now. Eddie goes in for 12. 17-12 is your total. 12-10 on that round. Eddie over here saying Travis invented the game. So I guess Truax must have been playing back when they had burlap sacks and corn in the bag. All right, 17-12 is the total. Truax with honors, drifts off to the right. So that bag right there is a perfect bag that Marco threw. You're going to have the middle blocked up, but it's just in your lane. It's right in your lane to where you can just put it on the slick side, push through. Oh, and his goes right. Knocks one of Travis's off, but he has one bag still blocking like that. So that's not too bad of a shot for Marco.
So you just try to go up and over in the hole with it?
So right now, Travis tried to step off to the left and see if he could sneak it in past Marco's bag. Okay, so they both missed the board on that one, but Marco did push his bag, that blocker bag, more center.
Yeah.
So he's still, as you can see, Travis is still off to the left right there. And he's still going to try to wrap around and backdoor that shot. And he does.
Wow, got it. Just what he wanted.
But that bag is really close.
Oh,
unfortunate for Marco. He pushes that blocker bag in, but his throw bag that he had goes off the backside. 3-3 the round there. 17-12, still your total right here. Marco and Sloan over Travis and Eddie. And I do believe Eddie still has honors. There he goes. All right. Both have one on the board.
Ooh.
Good blocker bag.
I mean, they blocked that
hole
completely. Oh.
That right there was a roll attempt.
Yeah, and then it just landed right up on top. So now what?
I do believe Sloan's bag on the backside is pretty much in. Oh, it's not. But that hole is condensed. But Marco's telling Sloan to send it.
It's a plumber's nightmare, so they're going to go over and take a look.
And do a timeout real quick. Sloan's going to look at it. It does have the potential of possibly going, if you go high. It's really good with these high ceilings that you have here.
Okay. So use the height.
Getting a chance to really go high and then having that drop on it to possibly pull all three of his bags in.
Now, how often have you seen that?
Quite a bit.
Really?
Quite a bit.
Okay.
I've done it several times myself. Okay, so that hole's still condensed. I think what Eddie's going to do, he's going to go for it. Oh.
Yeah, he's got the elevation. No.
So both of Sloan's bags dropped in while Eddie was about to throw. 6-8 is going to be the round point right there. Unfortunate bag for Eddie. That second bag of his that was in the hole didn't fall in. 19-12 is your overall score, Marco and Sloan. Again, this is just a rounder bag, so this isn't the actual tournament.
I know, yeah, it's like, wow.
This is still
intense just to get to the positioning, because then I guess you'll all be rewarded for it because of the order. If you're the top seed, you'll probably take on the lowest seed. I'm something like that, right?
Yes, definitely. So Travis could bully this bag, push his bag back, that BG bag back, and make his OC bag go in. Let's see what he does. It comes short and off to the left. That right there, folks. If Travis doesn't get this one should be game. Travis has to go in. Yep, that one right there is going to be game. Marco's going to
He just
go ahead
has
for
to
the
put
air
it on the
mail.
board, or
He's going to go for the air mail, try to drag that in. And he does. What
Wow.
a show off.
Wow. Tell us a little bit about that when he said show off, about just putting it over the top.
Well, he pretty much had the game locked in.
Yeah.
It was 7 to
Just hit it out of the
7
ballpark.
to 3, and just to really secure that score, that win right there, he went up for the air mail and drug that one that was off to the
25
side.
to 12 then was the final. It was kinda
25
like
to
that.
12, final score, Marco and Sloan over Travis and Eddie.
As they kind of get together and talk a little bit about that. So I think they're going to start some of the actual competition part of the tournament, and that's why we've joined you as early as we had. Kind of see some of this, and we have a lot of shares on Facebook. We appreciate that for those who share in the Cornhole community, or you can watch some great action. And Spence alongside myself, Eric Sherem, going to be with you for a couple more hours at least for this tournament here at the Fort Sill Apache Casino for the Great Plains Ambucs Bags for Cash Cornhole Tournament. I want to thank Pam and Barry, title sponsor, and also court number 1 sponsors, and then also Aero Sign Company, Southwestern Medical Center, and then also Comanche Home Center as your title sponsors. And then all of our broadcast buddies on the ticker down below. Thank you for your sponsorship for the Bags for Cash Cornhole Tournament. We'll take a timeout and be back to action right here at the Fort Sill Apache Casino on the Oklahoma Sports Network.
Thinking about selling your home? Call Pam and Barry's team, Oklahoma's #1 real estate team. From professional pictures to state-of-the-art marketing, they have the right tools to get your home sold. You'll work with a team of experts who all specialize in different parts of the selling process. So you'll get great service from start to finish. You can trust Pam and Barry's team to get your home sold fast and for top dollar. And remember,
we're not bragging, we're just applying for a job.
Aero Sign Company has been serving Oklahoma and surrounding states for over 60 years. As a family-owned business, our focus has always been on driving people to your door, not just selling you a sign. From custom sign design and manufacturing to installation and service, Aero Sign has the knowledge and experience to deliver the ideal sign for you while using materials of the highest quality to ensure that your sign will look great for years and years to come. We design and manufacture our signs for longevity, so you get the greatest return on investment possible. Aero Sign Company, helping your business thrive since 1955.
When it comes to your new home or remodeling project, build it right with Comanche Home Center. Our professional staff can help you every step of the way to make sure you get the best lumber, tools, and supplies to tackle any job imaginable. Give us a call today for a free estimate. Want to take the stress out of your next remodel or building project? Comanche Home Center can deliver all the lumber, supplies, and tools right to you. When you're done, they'll pick up anything you don't use and give you credit towards your next project. Give Comanche Home Center a call today for a free estimate.
When it comes to your health, you want and deserve the best. You want a hospital with the highest quality scores in the region and one that provides safe, excellent care. Southwestern Medical Center has been a part of this community for 115 years and has a history of delivering compassionate, skilled healthcare to Lawton and Fort Sill. Choose the hospital that has always put the health of this community first. Southwestern Medical Center. Be well. Live well. That's why we're here.
Yeah, we're Sports is our middle name. We're the Oklahoma Sports Network. We're kind of in an intermission part of before we really get into the competition of court number 1 here at Pam and Barry. And even though someone's playing on court 1, we have like 36 teams in the intermediate. There are 3 different divisions, advanced, competitive, and intermediate. And so 36 intermediate teams kind of running through this. Started the tournament last night, running through today till about maybe 6:30, 7:30 or so, I guess, I've been told. And then they're going to start up tomorrow with some kind of a different angle of the tournament. But we certainly, if you want to come by and just check it out, see what Cornhole is all about, you're welcome to do that. Want to thank our broadcast partners for this time that you're able to watch it on Facebook and on YouTube and on the Oklahoma Sports Network. Hey, we're free to download, by the way, on Apple and Android devices. So on your phone, just search the Oklahoma Sports Network. It's free to download, free to watch. Also on Roku, Amazon Fire, and Apple TV. On all social media presence, whether you're on Facebook, whether you're on Instagram, you're on X, or even on TikTok, you'll find us there. YouTube, subscribe to our YouTube channel, and on Facebook, like us there, follow us there as well. Comanche Ace Home Center with Westside Ace Hardware is one of our broadcast sponsors, as is Southwestern Hospital and AeroSign Company. And our 6 broadcast buddies to kind of help this broadcast stream along here on your streaming devices: Jenny and Gordon Shaw, Oklahoma Mobile X-Ray, AeroSign Company, TZR, Carmela Davis, and 81 Baggers Cornhole. So we're going to let the ticker run and just kind of let you see the background before we get more into competition, as we will continue right here on the Oklahoma Sports Network. So you're kind of watching the Rounders situation of, we have 3 different divisions, and we kind of took a little pause because we are here to broadcast the advanced. So you have the competitive and you have the intermediate, and we are here for the Bags for Cash charity cornhole tournament from the Great Plains Ambucs here at the Fort Sill Apache Casino. And we thank you for watching this broadcast. But they had all these rounders get in the position for the advanced groups, and that's where we're waiting to see the best of the best here on court number 1 that will be coming up here shortly. So I want to thank our sponsors. Title sponsor is Pam & Barry, and they are also the Pam & Barry Court 1 sponsor. I want to thank Aero Sign Company, Kent Jester and his great company. Also did the OSN vehicle, by the way, and soon the OSN production trailer. So we're excited to be connected with Aero Sign Company. And then also Southwestern Hospital and Comanche Ace. So it's Ace Hardware on the west side, Comanche Home Center for all of your do-it-right projects. And then all of the fine sponsors down below that you can see as our broadcast partners, sub-partners of Jenny and Gordon Shaw, Oklahoma Mobile X-Ray, Aero Sign Company, TZR, Carmela Davis, Baggers Cornhole, and thank you for all of what they do and the groups that really put this together. So we are going to take another brief timeout here at the Fort Sill Apache Casino and be back right around the corner for the advanced competition starting soon right here on the Oklahoma Sports Network.
Here at Pam & Barry's team, we've been helping you through the real estate process for more than 20 years.
We want to thank you for choosing our team to help you.
We sold our house at full asking price, and it took less than about a week to get our full asking price with Pam & Barry.
Don't go at it alone.
Let us handle it all here.
We're not bragging, we're just applying for a job.
When it comes to your health, you want and deserve the best. You want a hospital with the highest quality scores in the region and one that provides safe, excellent care. Southwestern Medical Center has been a part of this community for 115 years and has a history of delivering compassionate, skilled healthcare to Lawton and Fort Sill. Choose the hospital that has always put the health of this community first. Southwestern Medical Center. Be well. Live well. That's why we're here.
When it comes to your new home or remodeling project, build it right with Comanche Home Center. Our professional staff can help you every step of the way to make sure you get the best lumber, tools, and supplies to tackle any job imaginable. Give us a call today for a free estimate. Want to take the stress out of your next remodel or building project? Comanche Home Center can deliver all the lumber, supplies, and tools right to you. When you're done, they'll pick up anything you don't use and give you credit towards your next project. Give Comanche Home Center a call today for a free estimate.
Aero Sign Company has been serving Oklahoma and surrounding states for over 60 years. As a family-owned business, our focus has always been on driving people to your door, not just selling you a sign. From custom sign design and manufacturing to installation and service, Aero Sign has the knowledge and experience to deliver the ideal sign for you while using materials of the highest quality to ensure that your sign will look great for years and years to come. We design and manufacture our signs for longevity, so you get the greatest return on investment possible. Aero Sign Company, helping your business thrive since 1955.
Where sports is our middle name. We are the Oklahoma Sports Network.
Well, we're live here at the Fort Sill Apache Casino. Joining us, Spence and myself, Eric Sherem, going to be on court number 1, the Pam & Barry Court. And this is for the advanced group. And I think there's the warm-ups done and we're ready to go.
All right, this round right here is live. We got Brandon Ortiz and Josh Clark going up against Eddie Fomental and Travis Truax. Both teams from the Young Legends group. But it seems like Brandon's supporting the 81 Baggers with his jersey today. 2 bags off the board. I don't think Brandon's ready for TV play.
The pressure's on. when the lights are the brightest.
All right. 3-1 is the score right now. Eddie tried to push through, came up a little bit short. Brandon tries to go back door again, gets it. Knocks Eddie's bag just a little to the right. He's going to slick side, try to see if he can pull it in. Misses it 6-1.
Wow,
There's
that's
the score on that.
Kind of a hard start right there when you. He's pointing it out to his partner. That was a 6-1 advantage. A little tap for the good luck and ready to throw.
All right, here's Josh going first. Gets his in. Travis's bag goes just a little bit to the right. Good blocker bag right there by Josh. Travis is probably going to try to go ahead and stack it right in front. He went slick side trying to go in with it. Both of them doing the same thing. Good blocker bag right there by Josh. He does have the advantage. All right, that right there was a good blocker bag, but Brandon's telling Josh to go up, trying to see if he can get that airmail in. It goes off to the left, so Travis might try to step out. Eddie's telling him to step out, trying to see if he can backdoor that. Come around the side of Josh's bag. Let's see if he can get it done. Falls just a little bit short, goes right. 7-6 the score right there, Josh. Making the score 6-0. Brandon and Josh over Eddie and Travis. This is the first round of the advanced play for the actual doubles bracket for advance right here at Bags for Cash at Apache Nation Casino. Both Brandon and Eddie's first bags go in there. Good blocker right there, off to the right as well. Uh-oh.
Oh, my. I think they're going to save it. We had this earlier. Someone's back went up against the lights and going to dim this almost to, oh, boy. They're going to have to put some tape on there or get someone away from the light switch. I didn't know it was so easy to turn off. Especially when you're in competition like this. I mean, that would drive me nuts.
Yeah, and I can't really pinpoint which switch that they are hitting. I want to say it's this one over here by the south exit door over there.
You know, and you could be in such a rhythm, you know, and you go.
Oh, I thought it was about to happen again. Twelve to 8 was the score right there. Brandon over Eddie. 10-0 overall score right now. Ron Addington, Kevin Bailey. What's going on, guys? All right. Josh gets his first bag in. Travis puts up a blocker, but it is a little to the left, so Josh has a really easy cut shot that he could possibly get off of this.
I like how that slid around right there in the hole.
Both of Josh's second and third bags go off to the right. So Travis is probably going to step out. Yep. He stepped out, tried to see if he can drag that bag in. That's blocking. All right. 6-4 is the score that's shown on the board. Travis gets that drag right there, 9-6. 3 points for Travis and Eddie. It's going to be 10-3. With Brandon and Josh still with the advantage. All right, Eddie with honors.
It's very similar to some other sports where you have honors where you get to throw first, I guess, because if you've won the last throw, is that how that is?
Yes. Honors goes to whoever wins that round.
Do you kind of like going first or second?
Love going first.
You love going first? You can establish either a block or whatever you want to set the tone for that
Yes.
phase.
Yes, definitely. I like to set my blocker bag in front of that hole before my opponent gets a chance. What a good shot right there. 7-3 is the score that's shown right now between Eddie and Brandon. Eddie goes to shoot. Oh, tries to sneak it in without hitting Brandon's bag. He's probably going to try to. Oh, nope, he doesn't.
Oh, wow.
8-4 is the score right there. 7-10 overall score. Josh and Brandon over Travis and Eddie.
Watching the advanced part of the tournament here at the Hole 1 of Pam and Barry for your Bags for Cash charity cornhole tournament.
Travis goes in on his first one. Josh's bag, good placement bag. That's the type of bag, that's the type of blocker bag I like to put. Like one that's just hanging in right there to where when I come through with my next push bag, it's not too tough for me to get in, just like that. Just a slight push. Travis still has that blocker bag right there. What a great pull right there. Slick side down the middle, should do it. Let's see if he can get it. Oh, he gets one in. And Josh just putting on a just putting it on the board, really saving themselves. Only giving it 2 points right there. 8-6, that score right there. 9-10 overall. Brandon and Josh still with the lead.
Tight match here. Fort Sill Apache Casino.
All right, both of them will get their first bags in. Eddie with a blocker bag right there. Brandon's going to try to go around backside. He gets it and pushes Eddie's bag out the way. So now Eddie's going to step out. Try to see if he can collect it. And, oh, great bag. Condenses the hole and puts them both pretty much in. Now he has to go just a little bit to the left of the center and see if he can try to grab that one. Oh, he just barely missed that one. (12-10) the score on that round. 12-9 overall score. Brandon and Josh still in the lead.
Trying to remember what Kent said about how many entered in the advance. Did you say there were
9 teams?
9 teams. Okay.
Yep, 9 teams in advance. A lot of them, they probably had another tournament to go to. Like I was saying earlier, I like how cornhole has advanced in Oklahoma. And there's a lot of players doing good tournaments, going to tournaments everywhere. There's not just one that's there's not just one that's going on throughout the state. They have multiple all the time. That round right there, 10-4, Travis just switched that up, switching the advantage. 15-12 is your total right now. Eddie and Travis over Brandon and Josh. But yeah, a lot of the advanced players here in Oklahoma, they are either ACL, TCL pros, and they're just always busy. Like I said, making this pretty much a 24/7 job.
So I know you can win the top prize. Is there, like in other like golf or even NASCAR, there's different degrees of payouts. There's the overall, and then you still get some money, I guess, if you're in the tournament.
I want to say, actually, in this, I want to say they're only paying out top 3.
Top 3, okay.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh, was that a 10-2 round? Oh, no, 10-2 round. Another point, another lead change, 20-15. It went from 15 to 12 to 20 to 15, just like that. You never count anyone out.
Yeah, yep.
All right, pressure's on Travis right here.
And what has to be done here?
So any bag that Josh makes, Travis also has to make. So right now Josh has that one off the back. So it'll be really great. That's a good bag right there, leaving it right in front of the hole. If Travis can get this bag and the bag that he's throwing in, that'll give him a comfortable leak to where it doesn't really make his, his throws too tough. But all Josh needs is 1 point, so Travis needs this one to go in. And it does, okay. Both have one bag each. Okay, so this one is a crucial bag. Travis has to at least get it on. He does, and it slips just past, so that is going to be a wash. 8 to 8 on the round, 20 to 15 overall score.
The pressure's on.
Brandon's bag goes just a little off to the right.
So what's the strategy here?
Try to push that bag out the way. Now that bag that's hanging on the backside for Eddie. Oh no.
Oh.
Good bag there. Good little sneak in. Okay, so here's what's about to have to happen. Eddie has to go for an airmail and drag that one that's hanging off the back in with it.
In the top, okay.
Oh, and it comes short. 10 to 6 score on that.
Does that end it there?
That's going to be the match, 24 to 15.
Okay.
Brandon and Josh winning their first game against Travis and Eddie.
Now, tell us when they advance. Now, do they have to lose twice? Is this double elimination, or are they eliminated here from the top competition?
This is double elimination, so that was just the first loss for Eddie and Brandon.
Okay.
And it looks like, or Eddie and Travis. And now we're just going to go right into another game.
Yep, you're watching the Fort Sill Apache Casino and the Great Plains Ambucs Bags for Cash Cornhole Tournament live at the Great Plains Coliseum here at the Fort Sill Apache Casino. We've been in the Great Plains Coliseum for a county tournament, so I get used to saying that quite often, so I apologize. But they're just in their little warm-up session right now, and when we'll get to action here with Spence and myself, Eric Sherem, right here live on Facebook and also on YouTube. Subscribe to our YouTube channel, Facebook, like us there, follow us there, because you never know what we're going to be doing, like on St. Patrick's Day weekend for a cornhole tournament. We're out with basketball is finished up now with the state championships that have just finished up this past week. And we've got some track in action, some baseball in action. So we're not finished until the school year is finished on the Oklahoma Sports Network. It's free to download. Just go to the Oklahoma Sports Network on your Apple or Android devices. On your home devices, we're also on Roku, Amazon Fire, and Apple TV. All of our live broadcasts, by the way, are on demand, so you can watch this presentation after its conclusion up to a year later. So even players that want to watch. Are we ready?
Dylan.
To warm up?
Dylan, what's your partner's name? Your partner's name? Cody? Kobe. All right, we are ready to go. They are live now.
Okay.
We got Kobe and Dylan going up against Josh and Brandon. This is also going to be an advanced bracket, winner's bracket match. Dylan and Kobe being the number 1 seed from the Rounders. Had that first round bye. 6-6 was around there. This game, I feel, is going to go really quick as far as how fast they throw the bag.
I say that's part of it too. You get people that like to throw fast. They get in a rhythm and they don't wait. They just throw. Others kind of take their time and deliberate.
Definitely, yeah. You can tell the degree of their skill based on how long it takes for them to really throw that bag.
When you said like both of these guys, both of these teams seem to really rifle those out right after another.
Oh, almost. 10-4 is the score on that. So 6-0, Kobe and Dylan over Brandon and Josh. The first one just drifts off to the left on the back. Brandon's goes in. 6-4.
Ooh.
Oh, good backdoor. Ooh, unfortunate for Brandon right there. Tried to drag that one in to give him that 12-10 lead, but ended up flipping the other way. 10-8 for Kobe, making the score 8-0. Oh no. That's also another thing about these pros. You can see how well they keep their composure versus someone who just joined the advanced bracket. I do believe this is one of Josh's first advanced matches that he's played in. Brandon is almost a TCL pro, if he hadn't got there yet. Whereas to Josh is thrown against an ACL pro, who's Dylan, and then you got Kobe. Uh-oh. 10-6 the score for Brandon, putting them on the board. 9-4 overall score. Kobe and Dylan still in the lead. Josh has honors this time. Try to see if he can shake those last 2-3 rounds.
There's that
off.
block.
Great drag right there by Josh. Dylan's bags are just going a little bit off to the right. What a wraparound. Dylan's trying to go ahead and ease the blow there. See if he can get that one on the right. And just barely. 10-8. All right, 9-8 score right now.
Very close.
Feel like Josh definitely made up for that last round he threw.
Oh, both go in. You always think when they get a rhythm of throwing that and they go in there, it's almost like I think they could do that blindfolded.
Yeah.
It's just because it's a rhythm.
Bag. Yeah, unfortunate bag right there for Kobe. 10-10, washing that round out. Yes, Octavius, I'm doing a cornhole broadcast. I do apologize. The score is 9-6 still. Both players go in with their first bag. Good blocker right there by Josh, but Dylan's probably just going to go, ooh. Probably an air rail drag right here. Or on that last one.
Step off to the side there.
Oh, yeah, he's going to step off to the side and try to see if he can push it right there on that left side and see if he can collect both bags. Oh, just barely missed it. Right there on the end before it hit the hole. That bag just levitated a little bit. It didn't really stay flat to where it could hit that bag to drag it in. 12-10 right there by Josh. 8-9 is the score. Now the score is 8-9. Brandon's first bag goes off the back. Kobe's goes in. Blocker bag right there by Brandon. Kobe not afraid of that at all. Just going in with it.
Right back in now.
Oh, that one might be a bad bag for Kobe. Oh, but that one's an even worse one. Oh, Brandon got lucky there. Brandon definitely got lucky on that one. 8-8 the score on that. Wash still 9-8. Kobe and Dylan. Now, earlier they were talking about those Amtrak bikes that Ambucs, you know.
Yes.
How they're doing this whole event so they can get those for the people who really needs those. Have you ever rode one of those?
No, I've seen them, you know, but because the thing is they're customized to the rider.
Yes.
Yeah.
So
so I know it wouldn't be customized to me.
Yeah. So they had one, like one of the model ones that they were doing up at the VFW one day, and I took it for a spin, and it was pretty good. 10-8 was the score on that one, making the lead change for Brandon and Josh. 10-9 overall score. But yeah, I tried one of those Amtrike bikes once, and it's really fun. Definitely shout out to Ambucs for doing that for the people who could really use those. Oh, unfortunate bag for Brandon, goes off the back. And Dylan goes in to another wash.
Fun with a cornhole tournament, and we are watching the advance placement at the Pam and Barry Court 1 here in this tournament. And the advanced players, there's 3 different divisions: advanced, competitive, and intermediate. Intermediate had 36 teams. Know that advanced had 9 teams. These are the pros, and that's what you're watching, the best of the best on Court 1.
I'm going to say that the competitive bracket also had 36 teams.
Oh, wow. It's quite a bit of.
And
it is a double elimination tournament?
It is double elimination. Right there, another point lead change. 12-10, Dylan over Josh. It's 11-10. Kobe and Dylan over Brandon and Josh right now. Kobe with honors goes in on his first one. Brandon does as well. And it is just raining 4-baggers over here. Good round right there by Brandon and Kobe. 12-12, still making the score 11-10. I want to give a personal shout out to myself because I am the one that pretty much got Brandon into this game. And he and I used to run in intermediate and competitive back in the day. Won a couple of titles, a couple second place. I don't think we ever got first place in a league, but we did pretty good. And he kept with it. I took a little hiatus, and now he's, really taken off as a player, doing really great. 12-10 right there on that round. Dylan over Josh. 13-10 overall is going to be your score. This is a really tough game. I like how Brandon and Josh
tight
are really,
match here.
Really.
Now, who you're talking about is the one in Oklahoma, US 81, right there throwing.
Yes.
In the LA. Yeah. Just so our viewers out there will know who we're talking about.
Kobe's back just drifts off to the right. Good drag right there by Brandon. Uh-oh.
Went off the board.
Brandon's got a 7-5 lead right now. 10-5 right there. Brandon taking the advantage back. 15-13, your overall score. Brandon and Josh taking the lead. When you got that lead against somebody like Dylan Turpin, you want to definitely go ahead and keep it. So having that bag go off to the right like that is very unfortunate. Josh going to try to stay strong. Oh, no. Uh-oh. Dylan able to sneak that one in. 10-8 on the round. 15 all is your score. This is actually turning out to be quite the game.
Good one to watch here on the Oklahoma Sports Network. First to 21. And our double elimination part of the advanced groups here on Court 1.
All right, 10s right there by Kobe and Brandon. Still 15 all.
It's like, how many washes will you see in a match sometimes? It's like match for match, trying to get one up.
All right. Dylan goes in with his first one. Josh just hovers over the board off to the left. Oh, no, that's not good. Josh has to go in. Oh, no. Dylan goes in. That's game. That's game right there. 12-5 that round. 7 points for Dylan and Kobe, making them your winners of this match.
Wow. And just as a tight match as it was and a wash, then all of a sudden, boom. It was just, like you said, you can have one round of throws that just is off, you know, and so it makes a difference.
Definitely. And that was a good match. I'm actually really surprised that Josh kept his composure as good as he did against Dylan because, like I said, Dylan's an ACL pro. He's really good to throw against.
So we're going to take a quick break before they get the next up to do the match on this double elimination tournament. And the Fort Sill Apache Casino here and the Great Plains Ambucs Bags for Cash Cornhole Tournament will continue right here on the Oklahoma Sports Network.
Where sports is our middle name. We are the Oklahoma Sports Network.
We are celebrating.
Here at Pam and Barry's team, we've been helping you through the real estate process for more than 20 years.
We want to thank you for choosing our team to help you.
We sold our house at full asking price, and it took less than about a week to get our full asking price with Pam and Barry.
Don't go at it alone.
Let us handle it all here.
We're not bragging, we're just applying for a job.
When it comes to your health, you want and deserve the best. You want a hospital with the highest quality scores in the region and one that provides safe, excellent care. Southwestern Medical Center has been a part of this community for 115 years and has a history of delivering compassionate, skilled health care to Lawton and Fort Sill. Choose the hospital that has always put the health of this community first. Southwestern Medical Center. Be well. Live well. That's why we're here.
When it comes to your new home or remodeling project, build it right with Comanche Home Center. Our professional staff can help you every step of the way to make sure you get the best lumber, tools, and supplies to tackle any job imaginable. Give us a call today for a free estimate. Want to take the stress out of your next remodel or building project? Comanche Home Center can deliver all the lumber, supplies, and tools right to you. When you're done, they'll pick up anything you don't use and give you credit towards your next project. Give Comanche Home Center a call today for a free estimate.
Arrow Sign Company has been serving Oklahoma and surrounding states for over 60 years. As a family-owned business, our focus has always been on driving people to your door, not just selling you a sign. From custom sign design and manufacturing to installation and service, Arrow Sign has the knowledge and experience to deliver the ideal sign for you while using materials of the highest quality to ensure that your sign will look great for years and years to come. We design and manufacture our signs for longevity, so you get the greatest return on investment possible. Arrow Sign Company, helping your business thrive since 1955.
Back here at the Fort Sill Apache Casino, and we're underway with the next round of the advance. These are the pros here on court number one, and Spence calling this game with us right here on the Oklahoma Sports Network.
All right, we got Landon. I was just about to say his name. We got Landon right there playing with Grande from the TC group out of Wichita Falls, going up against Brandon and Josh. And I don't know if you guys were able to catch that, but Landon just hits an amazing airmail drag shot to give them 2 points right there. 7-5 was your total on that. This right here is a losers bracket match.
It's kind of like the Oklahoma versus Texas, you said, kind of connection here.
Yes. So I only say that because Grande is from Wichita Falls. Love that guy. Such a great guy. The whole TC group. Just a great bunch to be around. 12-10 is going to be your score right there.
Pemberry Court 1. This is the elimination part of the advanced group here on Court 1 of the Pam and Barry featured court of the tournament.
10-8 was your score there. Landon over Josh, making the overall score 6-0. It's just been going 2 points for Landon and Grande every round. That right there is not a very usual bag for Grande to just go off the side like that. He's a very straightforward shooter going for the hole. So if you see him just drifting off to the side like that, it's just not common. And he does it twice in this round. Oh, man. It's another thing I like about this game. You know, age has, you know, no restrictions on this game.
Young and old and everywhere in there between, you know.
Yeah, I do believe Landon is under 18 years old, whereas to Grande, definitely about 40 years old. 2 points right there for Brandon, 6-2 is your overall score. Josh's bag goes over the back. Landon's goes in, and then Josh's follows.
He's got a unique swing, the young man in purple. Just and just the way he lets it go. I mean, it's just really kind of. The other one kind of has a hang time in it. He just has a momentum in there. It's just, and that's different too when you see how people throw differently.
Yeah, definitely. He has a very relaxed swing, and I like that. A lot of people think that it looks like I stress whenever I throw my bag.
Nine teams in the advanced, and we're going to start seeing the elimination of these until we get to the finals.
Good bag right there by Brandon. He's probably going to have to go slick side. Grande tried to put one in front of there. See if he can block it. Brandon definitely going to go slick. He knocks one of his in, but then goes off to the left. Landon telling Grande to go for the air mail, try to see if he can drag those two in. Unfortunate. Brandon's going to step to the left just a little bit and slides his two in. 10-6 on that round. Six to 10 overall.
There's a deliberate kind of like he's got that release, and then the other one is just he lets it the way he lets it go before. Like the other one, he almost like has a follow through. The other one is just, I mean, the way it launches, just really different, unique. I've seen a lot of people throw, but he just cocks back and throws. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Oh no, that is not a good round for Josh. Was that 12-3? 6-12, 16-6
16-6 overall, yeah.
Landon and Grande in the driver's seat of this match right here. Grande's bag goes towards the backside. Brandon goes in. Oh, no. Brandon taking advantage right there. Grande's bag goes off the backside and one off to the right. 6-1 is the score that's shown right now, 6-4. Brandon's bag goes off to the right. 7-4. 7-5. So Brandon and Joshua have advantage. Brandon tries to see if he can collect some points. Airmail drag that. He missed it completely. 7-5 the score on that round. 8-16 your total score. Landon and Grande still in the driver's seat. But Josh with honors right here. Let's see if he can pick up for those last two rounds. Pick that back one right off the back. That one's in enough to where a good bounce should be able to just go ahead and get that one in.
Slid that one in.
There it is.
There it is.
He kind of released that one a little weird. Good save by Josh. 10-7. Oh, no.
Oh, that skipped right over.
10-7 right there for Josh. Way to make up on that last one. 16-11 your overall score. Good blocker bag right there by Brandon. See what Grande does. Not scared of it at all. Goes in with it. That's still a good bag for Brandon. An even better bag by Grande.
Knocked that one right out.
He did knock that one out, but he was able to get one in. He's probably going to step out, try to see if he can slide it in. There it is.
Oh, and then he drug the other one in.
Yeah, I was just about to say that one on the back was on the slick side, so that one should really be easy to just tap that in. He didn't get that one in, so that gives 9-8 to Brandon. He went for that airmail sacrifice earlier and missed it, but still able to get that 1 point.
16-12, I guess, is the overall score in this elimination round here of the advanced groups here in Court 1.
Oh, that one just took a bad bounce. That one's going in there. Seven, 6. Oh, Landon tried to step into that one, tried to see if he can get that one. That was just off to the right, tried to see if he can drag that in, but just barely missed it. 10-10 on the round, 12-16 still. Grande and Landon with the lead. So that one's not quite center, but that's still a good bag right there by Brandon because it is off to the right, pretty much blocking Grande's lane to just go up the middle. Oh, no. Brandon gets one in, but unfortunately goes off the back. Let's see if Grande goes up for the airmail on this. Tried for it. Fell short and went off. Good push right there. Brandon and Josh are going to get advantage after this. 7-1 is your score on the board. 7-2. So just like that, lead change. 17-16, Brandon and Josh over Landon and Grande.
Grande just got a little upset with that last throws. Let's see if he'll be able to shake that off.
Good start right there for Josh. Josh can bully this bag out and then go in. Kind of doesn't. Didn't really get the full extend on it. Uh-oh. Good save right there by Josh, scoring 10. Let's see if Landon goes in, and he does. 10-10, another wash. That's one thing that will definitely be common in watching these advanced games is the amount of watches. Or washes, not watches, sorry. The amount of washes that you have.
Well, we had some in that last match, and then all of a sudden it went just the opposite. It was wash, and then game over. You know, it's like, can happen that fast.
I think Brandon's going to try to post up a block right here in front of this bag of Grandes, or he just wraps around it. I probably would have tried to put a blocker up and then tried to wrap around to prevent that right there. Good push by Grande, putting that one into the hole and getting one in as well. There it is. Landon's telling Grande to go for the airmail. Oh, he gets it. He tried to go for the drag. Tried to go for the drag to put him up to 20, but only gets that 8-10 lead.
There's
another lead change.
Classic airmail.
17,
and it went so fast in that hole, too.
Oh, no, that's unfortunate right there. Josh has to go in on all these. Got to go in, Josh. And he doesn't, and that's going to be the game right there.
Wow. So just like you said, how it can happen. And you have a couple of washes and a little congratulations and a little bit of Texas comes through. It's Grande and you have the different degrees of age and partnership, but not for abilities.
Not at all. Grande and Landon moves on. And Brandon and Josh are eliminated.
That's part of the Great Plains Ambucs at the Apache Casino Bags for Cash Cornhole Tournament. And we'll have the next round up as we still have the elimination of our advanced rounds. And we'll be back right after this on the Oklahoma Sports Network.
Thinking about selling your home? Call Pam and Barry's team, Oklahoma's #1 real estate team. From professional pictures to state-of-the-art marketing, they have the right tools to get your home sold. You'll work with a team of experts who all specialize in different parts of the selling process. So you'll get great service from start to finish. You can trust Pam and Barry's team to get your home sold fast and for top dollar. And remember,
We're not bragging, we're just applying for a job.
Well, it's Fort Sill Apache Casino, and this is nice little roundup. On court number 1, and this is the advanced group, and Spence had to go to another commitment, and you're going to be stuck with me that I really cannot call all of the strategies involved in this. I can try to just give you an updated score as we go on, but elimination round here in the advanced. Don't forget that we have the intermediate, about 36 teams in intermediate, and then also the competitive, and now these are advanced. These are pros here on the court 1 of Pam and Barry's court, our featured court, when they're really making the blocks here. So we get this one started. It's 9-8 on that, and it's 1-0. And the advantage on the 1. And we saw that got really tight rounds these last 2, and then finally a breakout. I want to thank our sponsors. Pam and Barry is our title sponsor. Also on court 1 of our broadcast partnership. Also Comanche and Ace Hardware on the west side of town. Aero Sign Company and Southwestern Medical Center. It was 10-10, so that was a wash. I get to know a little bit of the lingo. So we are here for these elimination rounds as just fast and furious is going through. You want to say TZR and Carmela Davis and Baggers Cornhole. Also Jenny and Gordon Shaw, Oklahoma Mobile X-Ray, Aero Sign Company, TZR, all part of our broadcast buddies. And for those who really know Cornhole, you'll know all the strategies involved in this. Spence did a great job of spending most of his time with us as you can see him trail off there. It's 2-1 right now. It's on the official scoreboard. First to 21. And like we said, you get the pros right here, and the matches are a little more evenly. We just saw the advanced through the 9 that are featured in the advanced category. Started this tournament yesterday. We're going to have a different part of the tournament tomorrow. So 12-6 on that. It's now a 7-2. So just like that, you can really jump. Well, that slid right off. Advance really talked about how the throws can be relatively fast when it comes to when we are stacked up and clogged. It was a perfect opportunity to slide those in, and boy, a plumber would even have a hard job getting this one out. He's asking his partner if he wants to come take a look at it. He will take a little time out, and he'll examine it a little bit. He'll kind of come over. What needs to happen. because that is a clog with a lot of blocks. So we'll go back here and after time. And a little bit short, not happy with that. And same thing on the board. So that was a wash on a 3-3. I think we're going to have a guest announcer here shortly here, and we want to thank all the help of who we get, so you can introduce who you are and what you come from, and I guess you're competing because you're in a jersey, right?
That's right. My name's Bobby Fink with Go Series. Live in Oklahoma City.
Okay.
Try to get down here as much as we can.
So you've been in this tournament before?
Yep.
Okay. How well did you do?
I won the second year they had it. Last year I didn't get to play. I missed 1 year.
Now, what division are you in?
Today I'm playing competitive.
Competitive, okay. We had about like 36 teams, I think, in competitive.
It was a nice turnout.
There's nine involved in the advanced category in the pros, and so we let you do all the commentating because you know all the strategies behind this and the scores for each one, and we'll let you handle that. I'm just along for the ride. So.
Fair enough. These Kansas boys throwing good on this side.
Looks like there was a 8-10 score. It's 7-4 overall.
Both players up and in. Nice looking bags too. Just when I say something. Try to squeeze it in on the right. Oh. Nice up and in there. The right side's on a little run here, 12-4.
How did you do today?
I've played 9 so far.
Okay. So they may have to call you back here in a few?
Yeah, I was waiting on somebody to show up over there, and they said, get over there.
Well, we appreciate the help
for
those who understand the game and can narrate that a little bit better than what I could.
Playing some strategy here. He's trying to kick that one on the left out so he can't collect it. That worked out perfect.
12-8, and that makes it a 16-4.
Yeah, got out of hand kind of quick here.
Yeah, I know. It's what you see some of those tight, and then all of a sudden there's a rocket out through, but one little good round can change it.
Yep, this game is way mental if you let it start slipping.
Yeah.
Nice block. You should go a little right to left and clean all this up. He's got to lay it up to give up 2. Can't throw it too far here. 6 on 8 there.
That makes it 18-4 overall. Clinch round right here to kind of make it wash out to save another round.
Both of these guys have found a groove for sure. He had one miss left. So if he can finish up here, it's only 2. Survived another round.
9-10 to make it 18-5. So they shaved 1 off that points. Like you said, save it for another day, another opportunity.
Right side just take their time here. 1 or 2 at a time is okay. It's a tough bag. And can't miss anymore. 4-bagger wins it. Uh-oh. Still got a chance to win on this round. Oh, great bag.
So he's got to match that?
Yeah, that's what he's trying to do, to not give up any points. Looks like 4 there, 8-4 it looks like.
Makes it 18-9. So more, they got a little bit of a push.
Uh-oh. And the momentum's starting to swing a little bit. So if he can collect that, that's not terrible. Oh, a little aggressive there. All right, I got a game to go play. Appreciate you having me in.
Yeah, so I know they were calling you over. So, yeah, I appreciate you just spending a little time with me. Thank you.
Absolutely.
All right. So we're going to get a little bit of that. Is unfortunately, when you get people that can call this so well and then they get called away. So, it's the way it goes. So, unfortunately, you're stuck with me. It was a 9-4 match there. Makes it 18-14. So, it makes it a little more interesting now. Elimination round here. The best of the best. So we're going to just keep trading off microphones. I know we saw you. You had more FaceTime than anybody today. I got to see you in action, but I really didn't get to meet you. And your name?
I am Travis Truex from Duncan, Oklahoma.
Okay, you're in that set right there. All right. Say your name again.
Travis.
Okay, Travis. Well, Travis, what we do here in this, since we're live, is you're going to call the match as you see how things are going and some of the strategy involved in it. I know that you guys are also in the advanced group. We got to see quite a bit of you today.
Yes, sir.
Now, you've already lost 1, right? That puts you in the...
We actually ended up losing 2, but the competition is just so brutal in this upper division.
Okay. Have you played in this division before in advanced?
I have. It's
okay.
If you're not throwing absolutely on the money,
yeah,
it's brutal. Landon Brackett just bringing his A game.
There was 9 teams in the advanced.
That is a social 4-baggers. I'm pretty sure the rule is they need to do shots for social.
So it makes it 18-14 overall. Because they're kind of making a comeback because they had that big lead.
The Lucky Bags team is from Kansas, and they are just ridiculously good. We did not expect to see them. Landon and Vasquez is a good team, but the team from Kansas is really bringing their A game.
And is that match?
That is game.
That is game.
Yes, sir.
So the Kansas group will punch in and keep rolling along, I guess.
Yes, sir. They are representing Kansas.
They are, and they had that little Texas group right there. So we're going to take a short little brief intermission until they get ready for the next here as the advanced rounds continue. The eliminations of crews of the 9 teams as your Great Plains Ambucs Bags for Cash Cornhole Tournament continues live right here, the Apache Casino on the Oklahoma Sports Network.
Here at Pam and Barry's team, we've been helping you through the real estate process for more than 20 years.
We want to thank you for choosing our team to help you.
We sold our house at full asking price, and it took less than about a week to get our full asking price with Pam and Barry.
Don't go at it alone.
Let us handle it all here.
We're not bragging, we're just applying for a job.
When it comes to your health, you want and deserve the best. You want a hospital with the highest quality scores in the region and one that provides safe, excellent care. Southwestern Medical Center has been a part of this community for 115 years and has a history of delivering compassionate, skilled healthcare to Lawton and Fort Sill. Choose the hospital that has always put the health of this community first. Southwestern Medical Center. Be well. Live well. That's why we're here.
When it comes to your new home or remodeling project, build it right with Comanche Home Center. Our professional staff can help you every step of the way to make sure you get the best lumber, tools, and supplies to tackle any job imaginable. Give us a call today for a free estimate. Want to take the stress out of your next remodel or building project? Comanche Home Center can deliver all the lumber, supplies, and tools right to you. When you're done, they'll pick up anything you don't use and give you credit towards your next project. Give Comanche Home Center a call today for a free estimate.
Arrow Sign Company has been serving Oklahoma and surrounding states for over 60 years. As a family-owned business, our focus has always been on driving people to your door, not just selling you a sign. From custom sign design and manufacturing to installation and service, Arrow Sign has the knowledge and experience to deliver the ideal sign for you while using materials of the highest quality to ensure that your sign will look great for years and years to come. We design and manufacture our signs for longevity, so you get the greatest return on investment possible. Arrow Sign Company, helping your business thrive since 1955.
Where Sports is our middle name. We are the Oklahoma Sports Network, live at the Apache Casino, right off of Gore. You can come by and watch some of this activity because we are in the advanced round here in court number 1, brought to you by Pam and Barry. And Pam and Barry from Remax. And also want to thank them as our title sponsor, along with Arrow Sign Company, also Comanche Home Center, along with Ace West and Southwestern Medical Center. And then also want to thank all of our Bags for Cash sponsors for our broadcast buddies, Jenny and Gordon Shaw, Oklahoma Mobile X-Ray, Arrow Sign Company, TZR, Carmela Davis, and Baggers Cornhole. And a lot of competition here to get the best of the best to take home the number 1 prize. And started yesterday with the tournament. Going to go on through today till about 7:30 or so. And then they'll have another portion of the tournament, but the doubles right here is here today, and they'll have some more activities tomorrow if you want to be a part of just coming out and observing.
So much good competition. We got players out of Texas, we got players out of Kansas, a lot of players out of Oklahoma.
And you were talking about the Kansas group really showed up, and you said kind of surprised you and how well they were doing, and they're matched up that they're just all about business, boy. They just get after it.
Yes, sir. Obviously, they came in here without anybody knowing who they are, but it didn't take long to realize they were legit.
Established who they were.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So this is a little bit longer warm-up than usual. I think we're waiting for one more on the crew, I guess, to come over here as we're kind of staying loose, as they would say.
So just a lot of down and backs waiting for Mr. Ortiz to show up and represent. This should be a really good matchup here. You got a couple soccer players against a couple cornhole players. Let's see who represents the best. Where's Ortiz? Where's Ortiz, man?
I think that they're Still in the warm-up mode here at the Apache Casino, the Bags for Cash Cornhole Tournament. You say, now I don't know the rules of this, but if they called you and then if you don't show, how long do they give you?
Typically 3 minutes, but really on court one, it's not officially up yet.
Okay.
They're next in the queue, but not officially up.
Okay. See, I know that there's always rules to all of this.
Yes,
and
sir.
And I know just like there's the little line that's down there. Have you ever seen anybody maybe in the intermediate that get called for their foot going over?
No, even though it happens, everyone just kind of plays relaxed, just tries to have fun.
I got you. Well, you know, when you get into competition and you get into funds that are given or money given,
yes, sir,
there's a little bit more of the rules keeping. You know, so
you are not wrong in that. When you're talking about some of the payouts, when it gets a $500,000 payout,
oh yeah,
sure. It's
a big
you
deal.
Tend to follow the rules a little bit more, especially when it's going against you. It's a good match on court 2, though, right now. Jason Mayhe, a.k.a. Beer Truck, and Edwin. They're battling right now on court 2. Barbara Heiss and her partner are bringing the heat.
Still kind of waiting for Mr. Ortiz, I guess, is our kind of a throw around warm up. Waiting for the best of the best here on court 1. Been broadcasting since about 3:30 this afternoon. We're going to go another 40 minutes or so, 6:30, to see where we kind of finalize out. Hopefully we can get to some of the better matchups of the 9 in the double elimination.
There's a lot of teams here just ridiculously good. If you're not throwing at least 3 bags in the hole every round, it's brutal. It's brutal.
And, we were talking a little bit about this earlier about how this game is as mental as it is physical, and you can be down and then all of a sudden, you could be down 18-2 or, something that dramatic and then come back and win it, at the end. So,
yes, sir. This game is way more between the ears than people realize.
Oh, I bet.
If you're playing football or basketball, you just play harder.
Yeah.
This game, you got to keep it mental.
Well, and that's a lot of comparisons to golf in that way. I mean, there's a lot of mental, and this one there's a lot of strategy involved with every throw because, it's kind of like move and counter move, like in chess or wrestling. Someone's got something to kind of block you or pin you, and then you've got a counter move to that.
Absolutely.
And so you've got all these little. And I don't know all the terms. I'm just learning. I mean, airmail is one of my favorites, but then you have the ones that the wraparounds or the kind of, the hole is clogged and you kind of spin around the side and get in.
You
and
try to throw the cut bags and the roll bags.
It's And so, for those who are very unfamiliar with it and say, oh, this is just a beanbag toss in the backyard concept. Wow, you really get schooled and educated in a hurry. And that's why if you want to just come on and check it out, it gets exciting that way. You can say, wow, you have the ability. And I've talked with guys that, do this, and I don't know what your routine is, but he'll just sit in the living room and just repetition throw just so you can get that muscle memory, of throwing that,
Yep.
So is there any kind of routine that you get yourself in before a tournament?
It really is just trying to throw it the middle and then just see what happens.
Okay.
If you miss the bag a little bit off to the right, I'm going to try and just bully your bag off and go in. You're trying to throw it the middle every time, but obviously we're not machines, so we're going to miss here and there. And then once your opponent makes a mistake, it's trying to benefit off that mistake.
Well, and we talked about, too, the bags. There's certain bags that people like to use. I mean, and they stick with those, like clubs in golf, or golf balls. There's certain things that you like. And that would have been an airmail there. I love it.
A nice shot.
It was just, and they go in so quick, you have to blink, say, did I see that go in? Did it actually go in?
Where's the replay on that bag? Yeah. There's so many different bags to throw.
Oh, yeah.
And the people that don't throw regularly do not realize the difference in the speeds of the bags. You can have a bag that's a 1 or 2 that just sticks and doesn't move, and then you can have a 10 speed that you're hoping it even stays on the board. It's so fast.
Yeah,
it's amazing the different types of bags that are out there.
Well, and then and I know tournaments are to be different, about the boards that are used, about how slick the boards are, and how would you describe these boards here?
They're actually, I would consider these boards, the ones I've thrown on today, kind of a medium range.
Okay. So it wasn't fast, it wasn't slow,
correct.
It was just kind of, okay.
Sometimes just the humidity can make a big difference, and the boards, the bags are just hitting and sticking. But no,
you think that's a big reason why a lot of tournaments are held indoors, not outdoors, so you don't have weather, 100%. Wind, all the rest of that stuff. This is kind of a controlled atmosphere.
It levels the playing field a lot more. When you're playing outfield or outside,
right,
you can have winds blowing 20 mile an hour and 60% humidity,
right,
and it just changes the game up so much.
It messes up your game. That's why I was amazed that people can golf in what they golf with in Oklahoma with high winds, and you have to play with the wind, and so yeah. As we're getting ready here, as we're just kind of having a little small conversation here as we're continuing on, getting ready for Court 1 and the big battle here of the advanced groups. There was 9 teams. Already seen some teams eliminated as they go down, and we're hopefully going to see the best of best here shortly.
It's pretty amazing in the advanced elite group. Yeah, there's only 9 teams, but some of these players that showed up for the advanced elite are some of the best players, not only just in Oklahoma, but in the country.
Wow.
Some of these players and teams are averaging better than 9 per round. That means better than 3 bags in the hole every round.
Wow.
It's just it puts the pressure on you, to say the least.
Well, and how many tournaments do you think you go to in a year?
Myself, I probably play. That's sad, but it's an addiction.
52? You're every week you're somewhere 52 weeks?
I bet I play somewhere in that range.
Yeah, okay.
I'll generally
every
play
week you're somewhere? Okay.
I'll generally play like twice a week. So, you're playing well over 100 a week.
Yeah.
100 a year overall. Yeah.
Wow.
It's and most of these people are the same way. It's you feel like you can do better.
Well, what has been your biggest successful tournament? What is the biggest thing you won?
I haven't won any big ones.
Okay, all right.
I've won a lot of locals.
Yes.
A lot of locals. But when you get to the big events like this, when there's 100, 200 plus players showing up, it's just.
And where do they normally have some of the bigger tournaments here in the country? Where do they go?
Usually when you're getting up in Oklahoma City, Tulsa, McAllister area, you run into a lot of players you've never even played against. And you realize how many good players there are in Oklahoma.
Yeah.
Basically Texas, Kansas, Arkansas region. That
now your group is out of where?
I mainly play 81 baggers, county line baggers, 580.
And where are you out of?
I'm out of Duncan. But
you're out of Duncan, that's right.
Mainly playing the Duncan. I'm in the local Lawton area. But
and the other thing is we saw that one from Texas. It was an older gentleman and a younger gentleman, and it's nice to see, too, that it doesn't matter the age. It's like, you can be an older competitor. You can be a younger competitor. We had a young girl that I know that's from the Lawton area that's a pro. That's a very young lady, and she's been very successful.
Yes.
And so.
Yeah, the team you're talking about probably is John Vasquez and Landon Brackett. Older gentleman and a teenager.
Okay.
That are teamed up today.
And
they are so good, it's ridiculous. They do not miss much. They give you very few opportunities to score on them. Landon's got his roll bags are just on point, and John is just stays up the middle. Just really tough outs.
Well, as they're still warming up, we're going to still take another little brief timeout and be back hopefully very, very soon. I don't know when they're going to call for this match. You said when they call for it, they got 3 minutes. They were going rapid fire here in this Court 1. So we'll take a timeout and be back to action here at the Apache Casino for the Bags of Cash Cornhole Tournament from the Great Plains Ambucs right here on the Oklahoma Sports Network.
Thinking about selling your home? Call Pam and Barry's team, Oklahoma's #1 real estate team. From professional pictures to state-of-the-art marketing, they have the right tools to get your home sold. You'll work with a team of experts who all specialize in different parts of the selling process. So you'll get great service from start to finish. You can trust Pam and Barry's team to get your home sold fast and for top dollar. And remember,
We're not bragging, we're just applying for a job.
Arrow Sign Company has been serving Oklahoma and surrounding states for over 60 years. As a family-owned business, our focus has always been on driving people to your door, not just selling you a sign. From custom sign design and manufacturing to installation and service, Arrow Sign has the knowledge and experience to deliver the ideal sign for you while using materials of the highest quality to ensure that your sign will look great for years and years to come. We design and manufacture our signs for longevity, so you get the greatest return on investment possible. Arrow Sign Company, helping your business thrive since 1955.
When it comes to your new home or remodeling project, build it right with Comanche Home Center. Our professional staff can help you every step of the way to make sure you get the best lumber, tools, and supplies to tackle any job imaginable. Give us a call today for a free estimate. Want to take the stress out of your next remodel or building project? Comanche Home Center can deliver all the lumber, supplies, and tools right to you. When you're done, they'll pick up anything you don't use and give you credit towards your next project. Give Comanche Home Center a call today for a free estimate.
When it comes to your health, you want and deserve the best. You want a hospital with the highest quality scores in the region and one that provides safe, excellent care. Southwestern Medical Center has been a part of this community for 115 years and has a history of delivering compassionate, skilled healthcare to Lawton and Fort Sill. Choose the hospital that has always put the health of this community first. Southwestern Medical Center. Be well. Live well. That's why we're here.
Where sports is our middle name. We are the Oklahoma Sports Network.
Okay, here at the Fort Sill Apache Casino, we've got the next round of this elimination for the advanced group that is competing for the top prize, and we want to welcome you into the broadcast for the Great Plains Ambucs Bags for Cash Cornhole Tournament. Their fourth year of doing this. For those who are just joining us, not familiar with the Oklahoma Sports Network, we're a live streaming sports company with 11 teams, high school teams in the network, but we also do some other sporting events such as college rugby. We do roller derby with the girls from Edmond and Lawton, and then we also have cornhole, which we've done here in the past for these 4 tournaments. And so we're glad to bring it here on the Oklahoma Sports Network. You can download us on your Apple and Android devices by searching the Oklahoma Sports Network. It's free to download, free to watch. And then also on Roku, Amazon Fire, and Apple TV. You can find us on YouTube. For those who are watching on our YouTube channel, subscribe to our YouTube channel. Watch us there. And then also for those who are on Facebook, follow us there. You can find out what's next in store for us as far as broadcasting sports. So we're on the air for another 27 minutes or so. I know that you had to go get your phone to kind of find out who's up next and what does it look like where we're at in the tournament now.
Well, right now, down in the basically what they call the loser bracket, which is, you hate to say that.
Yeah, for the advanced group. Yeah,
yes, for the advanced group, you have Brian Mayfield and Ashley Standridge in the loser bracket, but they're playing great. They're really, really good players. I don't know who knocked them down the loser bracket, but that had been a great match. But Brian and Ashley are up 20-3 over Michelle Butler and Barbara Heiss. Again, that's in the advanced group, but it's a really good match.
Now, will that come over to make, I guess, what we're waiting on for? Oh, do we have the other gentleman?
Yeah, he's here, but it still hasn't been actually put up in the queue yet to be played.
All right.
Right now you have Dylan Turpin and Kobe Alley sitting in the king seat waiting for who's going to come up to meet them. You have several matches to get to that point, though.
Yeah, I gotcha. Seen some great matchups, and hopefully get to see this one here. The next couple that throwing to stay loose until they get this one straightened out.
I had the unfortunate pleasure of playing against Brian Mayfield earlier, and he just doesn't miss much. If he throws a 8 or 9 pointer, it's giving you opportunities to score. He doesn't miss much at all. Tough player.
So I know you didn't take a big ride. You say some from Texas, some from Kansas. You enjoy these tournaments. I guess you circle these on the calendar since they have this around St. Patrick's Day weekend. They plan this way. They've locked it in where people just kind of automatically put it in for next year automatically.
Yes, sir. Yeah, they're pretty much a basic time frame on the calendar every year. Yeah. And a lot of the same people show up every year. But then you get the group from Braxton and Tyson from Kansas area that show up, and you're not expecting to see them.
All right, so okay, they're going to put an intermediate bracket here on this lane, I guess, in court 1.
Yes, I love it. Let me find that. It looks like we're going to have a couple kids that are absolutely loving moving up in the brackets. You have Bryson Van Sickle and Jonathan Van Sickle. A couple local kids that love the game and are playing all the time, and they just keep getting better and better.
How long was it for you to advance through intermediate to competitive to then to advanced?
Unfortunately, a pretty slow progress. It's taken me about 2.5 years to get up to playing in an advanced elite, and it's so much fun. The competition is there. It makes you focus more and more. I mean, we have our locals that play all the time. When you show up for these things, it makes you tune in to a ridiculous level.
This young man off to the right of the screen there is throwing just like the young man from the Texas group. I noticed he's just got like a pendulum. It's not like a little release like when you throw a football and then you have it. It's all one continuous motion.
Yep, that is absolutely the goal. You want to limit the amount of opportunities to throw stuff in air. So you want to try and keep that same smooth motion, muscle memory. That's what it's all about.
Yeah.
You're trying to find that groove that keeps you in a muscle memory. So on this match, we're going to have Jesse Chavez and Jason Ford. Chavez is a wrestler, and Jason is a soccer player. They're really good in what they do. Let's see what they can bring to the cornhole game.
And this is going to be a little switch from our Court 1 has been these last tournaments for about in the last 45 minutes or so is advanced. Now we've dropped to the intermediate group. This is the beginners group, if you want to say. It's a better word to use, intermediate, but the starters group.
Yes, sir.
Learning the game, learning the strategies of the game.
And the learning curve is pretty short. These guys are really picking the game up pretty quick. But most of these guys play, 2, 3, 4, 5 plus times a week. So it's anybody's game.
You like the age group difference, with young and old, and
yep.
And they have something in common. You have older people talking to younger people, and it's not just a sport for one age group or gender.
Yep. Bryson Van Sickle with the red hat. I played with him and against him, and the kid is an up and coming player. He's focused. He's a competitor.
It's a 2-0 contest to this point. Of course, trying to get to 21 is the mark.
Tough bag there. He was going for it. It was an aggressive bag there.
Been watching this live tournament for a couple of hours now. Joining us live from the Apache Casino for the Great Plains Ambucs Bags for Cash Cornhole tournament. It's been a fun tournament. enjoyable afternoon of throwing.
Good blocker right there. Aggressive bag, went off the back. Another good blocker. He's got the points advantage right now, so he's just trying to tie it up. A lot of conversations going on, trying to figure out the strategies here. Who's going to do what? Nice bag. You know, you say this for, obviously it's intermediate, but some of the bags they throw is, you know, definitely competitive to say the least. Good bag by Jesse. Another nice slide up there in the middle.
Notice, too, that different teams, some play fast, some play a little bit more in a rhythm. What do you tend to do? I guess it depends on the match, or?
Depends on the match, but if I'm usually, most of the kids throw a really fast-paced game, and I try and slow it down on purpose. Just trying to
get them out of rhythm.
Yeah, because they're obviously usually better. They've got that youth on their side, so I try and get them out of the rhythm and slow it down.
So we're talking about the psyche of this game, you know, about how this is, you know, mentally.
Sir. Nice bag right up the middle. It's a simple game. You just got to throw it up the middle.
Yeah, unless someone blocks you.
Exactly.
And then what?
Yep,
you know?
Exactly.
We had one that was in one of the matches. I don't know if it was the one that you were in, that just laid up because he didn't want to do anything. So he deliberately fell short, you know. And I said that was deliberate.
Absolutely.
Not to put it on the board. Or
sometimes
do
it's better just to throw it low on the board and don't even try and go in the hole.
Yeah.
Great bag right there. That made Jesse throw a little bit off to the right. Another good replacement bag. Jesse powers right through it. It's a good bag. Still hanging in there. Jesse throwing like he's a cornhole back thrower instead of a wrestler. Great finish. Great finish.
And the sportsmanship of this, too, is always encouraging. You know, after every round, you're fist bumping your partner, you know, your opponent there.
Yep. Even though you want to beat them, you still have to acknowledge really good bags.
Right. Well, that's like, wow, that was good. That was good. Acknowledge that. You know, and you want to keep that up. You know, it's. And even the family type atmosphere that you find with these, they'll bring their kids, they'll bring babies, they're in strollers, you know, just make it a family event.
Yep. The worst thing you can do is match up against a 6-year-old. That 6-year-old just throws so loose they don't care. They're not feeling the pressure.
Yeah, that's funny.
That's a good bag.
It's like
knocked his opponent's bag off, so I mean that's a good. And up for the airmail. Not bad for a soccer player.
An overall 6-5 score on this one. Another one right there.
Nice, clean airmail.
Man, and those airmails, like I said, it's almost, if you blink, you'll miss it.
Yes.
And you almost want a replay on it, but there was 2 of them in there.
Sometimes if you're not really paying attention, they go through so clean.
Yeah.
Is that in or off the back of the board?
Which one do you like throwing the best? I mean, is there a certain move you like, or
I prefer just trying to throw it the middle and
just
see you wait for either you to make a mistake or the opponent to make a mistake and just try and work off of that.
Right.
Well, some of these guys, they throw like 5-6 rounds in a row without missing a bag, and that's really tough to compete against.
Yeah.
It's a good bag. He's throwing good bags. Right now he's down on the points, but Van Sickle's throwing good bags. Jesse representing the Lawton group. Settle. Good round by Jesse. 11-5, Jesse Chavez and Jason Ford over the Van Sickles. You got to love when a family shows up to play.
Yeah.
I know all these guys well, but you can't help but root for the family.
Well, you get families that can do something together, and how often can you really do that? I mean, it's like in a competitive way.
Yes.
Can't really do it with any other sport because of the age. So that bridges the gap here.
Yeah, this is anywhere from 6-year-olds to 70-year-olds.
Yeah,
it's amazing. It's a really, really good game to play. So many people don't realize what it really is. They think it's just the backyard, and it's not what it is anymore.
Right. Have you seen the increased interest in it by people just keep adding to it?
Oh, yes, sir.
Yeah.
No comparison. No comparison. You'll show up to some of the tournaments, there might be 60, 80-plus players show up, and it used to be 20 or 30. So it just keeps growing.
Gives people something to do,
Yep.
And have fun doing it.
Yep.
Well, they've clogged that one up. They blocked that hole.
That hole was clogged up, but it's still an opportunity for some good points for somebody. Just got to hit that perfect bag. That's still a good bag. You pushed one in. Let's see what Jesse's got here.
A little bit of a
just basically just bored it. He could have went aggressive and made some points, but more than likely the shot was really tough. He would have gave up points. Where this started was, backyard play in the wind, the weather, whatever. That makes such a difference. Right now, I mean, it's even up. Depends on who's playing the best any given round. That's why you show up to play. Good bag. Mr. Ford didn't throw a single bad bag, but they just would not go in the hole for him.
It's 13-11, the score.
Yes, that's a great blocker bag right there. Makes Jesse have to think of what he's trying to do. Another good bag. Van Sickle has hole control. It's a great replacement bag right there. Jesse cleans it up a little bit. Great bag.
Wow. Oh, that slide around. That's
a really good bag.
That's what I was waiting for. Yeah. That's what we're talking about is the ability to do that, to sneak around the side without getting the other bags or having them come in. And makes it a 16-11, so they gained 3 on that.
That could have really went bad for Jesse there, but he hit a great bag. Again, good hole control. Forces that bag there.
It's a block.
Yep, it's a good bag.
Right there.
That kind of forces out of that. Bryson going the fast side down.
I was thinking about what to do. And oh, my goodness gracious.
I'm not sure that's what he was trying to do, but that worked.
Bounced over and in.
Yeah, that's a great bag.
Man, he can go back and watch that again. He said, did I really mean to do that?
I'm pretty sure he's trying to do a push shot up through there, but hey, you can't beat luck. You can't beat luck.
Oh.
That put Jason in a tough shot right there. That's where I get. Playing these kids sometimes, they just throw.
They don't know the difference.
They're just throwing.
It was 7-4 swing and makes it 19-11, so they can look to try to finish it off possibly here.
Jonathan in front of the hole. That is a great bag. All he needs is 2 points. He's in position for it. Good play by Jesse. Nice. Again, hole control. Right here, all he's going to do is fast side through it, and that's game.
He's going to take a look.
He's got a timeout. He wants to think about it for a second.
Yep.
He's played this round really good, but it comes down to this last bag here. Who does what? Jesse representing Mexico. This is where people don't realize the pressure that's on this. You can't help it. I'm not sure anything fell. I can't tell what happened on that one.
Yeah, just really up in there. Yeah, I don't think anything did. He's going to go take a look.
Another timeout. It's a smart bag.
So how did they score that then? Is that a wash?
Yeah, apparently it was a wash. That could have easily went the Van Sickle way. 1 or 2 more PSI, and they would have won.
Yeah.
That's what it boils down to. It's a nice bag, right straight up the middle. Simple game, up the middle. Bryson a little off the left. Jason's going straight up the middle. Jason is representing Lawton Soccer right now. He is showing what this game is about.
Up and over.
Yeah, it wasn't that bad a bag. It just flew off the back on Bryson. Good match.
That's the way that goes.
Yep. 6:30.
I think what we'll do is we'll kind of see the setup. We'll take one more break and timeout before we kind of have to end our broadcast, as we know. So the advanced groups making their way for a warm-up.
Yes,
and we'll be back right after this on the Oklahoma Sports Network.
We are celebrating.
Here at Pam and Barry's team, we've been helping you through the real estate process for more than 20 years.
We want to thank you for choosing our team to help you.
We sold our house at full asking price, and it took less than about a week to get our full asking price with Pam and Barry.
Don't go at it alone.
Let us handle it all here.
We're not bragging, we're just applying for a job.
When it comes to your health, you want and deserve the best. You want a hospital with the highest quality scores in the region and one that provides safe, excellent care. Southwestern Medical Center has been a part of this community for 115 years and has a history of delivering compassionate, skilled health care to Lawton and Fort Sill. Choose the hospital that has always put the health of this community first. Southwestern Medical Center. Be well. Live well. That's why we're here.
When it comes to your new home or remodeling project, build it right with Comanche Home Center. Our professional staff can help you every step of the way to make sure you get the best lumber, tools, and supplies to tackle any job imaginable. Give us a call today for a free estimate. Want to take the stress out of your next remodel or building project? Comanche Home Center can deliver all the lumber, supplies, and tools right to you. When you're done, they'll pick up anything you don't use and give you credit towards your next project. Give Comanche Home Center a call today for a free estimate.
Arrow Arrow Sign Company has been serving Oklahoma and surrounding states for over 60 years. As a family-owned business, our focus has always been on driving people to your door, not just selling you a sign. From custom sign design and manufacturing to installation and service, Arrow Sign has the knowledge and experience to deliver the ideal sign for you while using materials of the highest quality to ensure that your sign will look great for years and years to come. We design and manufacture our signs for longevity, so you get the greatest return on investment possible. Arrow Sign Company, helping your business thrive since 1955.
All right, we're going to kind of wrap things up here, even though we've not really reached the finals. But we did have that last match, by the way, of the intermediate was a finals, a championship.
Absolutely.
There.
Great
and,
match.
You said it was a soccer player and a wrestler from Lawton that showed cornhole as another side sport of theirs.
People sometimes don't think that cornhole is an athletic event. But if you don't have good hand-eye coordination and you don't have some just the competitive edge, it makes a difference. Those guys, they play good competitive sports.
Have you been knocked out?
Yeah.
Okay, so you're out. Okay.
Unfortunately, yes.
Okay, so I know you were part of the advanced group. We had 9 in the advanced group. We had 36 that were in the intermediate. We just watched the championship there. And then we had almost as many in the advanced group. And then we have not the advanced group, the competitive group, and then 9 that were in the advanced group. Started this yesterday. They're going to run again tomorrow. These are the doubles. This is the elimination right here. This is where for all the gusto is what people come for, like yourself. And we are so appreciative of being able to do a broadcast for the last 3 hours, in fact, for this. We want to thank our broadcast partners to make this possible for you to be able to watch as Comanche Ace Home Center and then the Westside Ace Hardware, Southwestern Hospital, and Arrow Sign Company. Thanks to our broadcast buddies, Jenny and Gordon Shaw, Oklahoma Mobile X-Ray, Arrow Sign Company, TZR, Carmela Davis, and 81 Baggers Cornhole. Thanks to all of our broadcasters, too, like yourself, helping me out because you know the sport, you love the sport, and that's what it's all about. So you can come here and watch, and be a part of that, and we want to congratulate all of the winners that will advance for today. We have had an enjoyable afternoon. In fact, this is our 4th go-around of it. We'd like to be back here next year. I'm sure they'll continue with it. The Great Plains Ambucs and the Apache Casino Bags for Cash Cornhole Tournament. And you have been watching a presentation of the Oklahoma Sports Network.
Thanks for watching this presentation of the Oklahoma Sports Network.